Okay, so in the last session, we discussed about, yeah, we discussed about the switch case, right? So now we are moving onwards more about the switch case, about the writing of the switch case rule. The first is everybody understood the syntaxes very well? Yes? So now just understand the switch case one. The switch, that is a switch statement in C is an alternative for your if-else ladder. Means what, guys? Whatever the problem you are facing in the multiple if-else, what are the problems are? That is every time it is a step by step, it is checking all the condition and then it is moving towards the whatever, if it is matched one, if it is find, is it okay? And if it is not find, then also the last point, it is understanding that there is a no matches found. So it is taking so much processing time. To avoid that processing time, we are switching towards the switch case. So switch case is nothing but it is a syntax is like switch and case. It is a jumping statement. We can say it is directly switching to that particular condition and it is directly execute that. So we can say it is a one of the selective kind of statement. It is directly selecting that statement, matched one, and direct executing one. Not it is going to be checked each and every one. It is selecting, picking that part, and it is executing that part. Like that kind of thing is going to be happened in your switch case. So switch, expression, then case and value. So this value should be always integer and character itself. You cannot write any float type of data type in the value. Remember this thing. Okay. So it is always taking in the case, if you go through this rule of that writing that switch along with the cases, the rule of switch is what? The switch expression must be an integer or a character type. The value must be an integer or a character constant. The value can be used only inside the switch statement. Remember this thing. Okay. The break statement in a switch case is not must, it's optional, but you have to write. It is going to be recommended, guys. Otherwise, definitely it is going to show you the error. What not exactly logical so compiler error, but it's a definitely logical error. That is nothing but the fall through is going to be happen. Fall through happen means what exactly? I'm just trying to show you. For example, if I missed out this break, try to focus, and I'm not writing here also break. And I'll written over here only the case of A and after the O and here U. So now just concentrate what happened if you are not writing the break statement. Okay, it is not any, if you check it out, there is the compiler is not throwing any error. Yes, compiler is not showing any kind of error. But the problem is when you are typing, for example, I, concentrate. How many times vowel is coming? 2 times. It should become only single time, yes or no? So what happened? This fall through situation is happened over here. What do you mean by fall through? Means after I there is no break. So it is showing you this vowel as well as this vowel, as well as after O also the vowel is going to be shown and afterwards it is breaking. Try to understand. Suppose if I am pressing over here E. How many times vowel is coming? 3 times. Why? Because after E, I, there is no break. So fall through is going to be happen. The cases are following each other. So E, after E also vowel printed, and after I also vowel printed, and O, after O wala jo whatever vowel is there, that is also printed, but break is found after O. That's why it is going to be fall through is happened up to this. It is the 3 times vowel is printed over there. So for that reason, you have to write this break. Okay. Now, please try to understand these are the do's and don'ts about this switch. Just go through it. You can understand very easily whatever I mentioned over there. That part is only written over there. Now try to focus over here. C loop. Okay. C loops are the loops which is basically looping means what? Try to understand. Not only C loop, in your advanced technology and in your Python also there is a loop concept is there. But the writing way is a different one. But please try to understand what is the use of loop. Loop is nothing but the repeated task Okay, the repeated number as well as the repetitive task. If you are writing in a number of lines, instead of writing in a multiple times, you can write once and execute whatever number of times you want. Okay, write once and whatever number of times you want to execute that particular statement. That is the use of the looping. Everybody understanding the use of looping? Suppose I want to print 1 to 100 number. So instead of printf may 1, 2, 3, 4 up to the 100, if you want to write it, instead of that, put it in a loop and print it 100 times. Like that kind of, suppose you want, okay, suppose you want functionality, then at that time you have to use loop. Basically, there are two types of loop, pre-tested loop and post-tested loop. So I'll just show you this one. Just a moment. So this is one of the while loop. This is one of the pre-tested loop. So first we'll discuss the pre-tested and then we switch to the that is your post-tested loop. Okay. So while loop is one of the pre-tested loop. What is the use of the while? While is first what it is going to be checked. It is checking the initial point. Initial means what, guys? There is a starting point where you want to start the loop. Then there is a condition you have to write. The condition is always you need to write up to where you want to execute that loop. Okay, कहाँ से start करना है और कहाँ पे end करना है और आपको क्या print करना है, means what you want to print it over there. Okay, inside the loop you have to put it over there. Then there is a third very important part of that loop is nothing but the updation. Please try to understand the word updation. What is mean by updation? That how many times this loop is going to be executed. Somebody's mic is on. Please mute yourself. Okay. So how many times or whatever the updation we can say or how many times that iterate. Okay. How many times this iterate, that is the one of the iterative or the updation one is there. So that part also you need to mention inside the loop. So let's check it out. The step by step, what are the properties of the while. First is you have to write the condition expression, which is used to check the condition. Yes, the statement defined inside while loop repeatedly execute until the given condition. Okay. Yeah. So just a moment, I'll just show you with the help of pen. Okay, I'll open the pen instead of. Okay, so in whenever you are using a loop, there is a three part is there. First is the initial line. In right side also, it's totally your choice. Then second is nothing but the condition. And third important part is the updation. Or you can say it is a iteration. The iteration. So in the first part, whenever you are going in a while, as per considering the while loop, what you have to write? You have to start your loop. One more important thing about this, whenever you are using a looping, you need one dedicated one. Okay, dedicated variable for handling loop, or handling is a better word है uh, for handling is a better word, we can say for the loop, we can say for you need a dedicated variable, no need for anything. Okay, you need a dedicated variable, that is much of this much is enough for the. Okay, and the next is you need to write, for example, how you can write it. that is you need to declare one ITR, that is a variable. You can initialize in the same line, or if you want, you can initialize after the, like this. I'm starting my loop from the 1. Okay, like this you can mention. Then the second, what we can say, second part of the loop, that how many times or where you want to end point you have to write. So iterator is going to be ended with 50. So how many times loop is going to be executed, that is going to be decided. That is up to the condition wise. Then the one more important thing you have to write, that is the updation, that your iterator is giving how much iterations, means how it is going to be updated. It is updated by 1, or you can write like this, updated by, each iteration is going to be updated like this also, and so on. But this is the frequently one, this one. Okay, so these 3 important things you need to remember whenever you are working with the loop. Is it clear? With any other loop. So for example, if I am using the while loop, I want to execute for a how many times? 50 times. So what I am going to write? First, I am using the I variable. You can take any name. So I'll start with the I. I is equal to 1. This is starting of the loop. Then ending should be, suppose I want to print only 10 values. So I is less than or equal to 10. And the next thing, what I have to print? I have to print I itself. Means 1 to 10 I have to print. So what I am going to print it over here, guys? I'm going to print it here 1 to 10. Yes. And here I. You can use here slash n as well as whatever you want. And then updation should be done over here itself. Just a moment. Yeah. Like this, it is going to be working of your while loop. Everybody understanding? Or the writing? So I'll just show you quickly one program and then we'll move into what's. And then we'll do the dry run. So very important about this one. Okay, the next is okay. There is a multiple statement in between this if, in this not if, in this in between this while. So you need to specify the curly bracket compulsory. Okay, because updation and printf you have to write in a 2-line code is there. So x से ज़्यादा अगर है, so you need to write what, guys? That is a curly bracket you need to specify. Yeah, that's it. So this is nothing but demo. What is that? While loop. Compile it. Run this. Is it coming 1 to 10? Understood this? Suppose I want to print in a reverse order. Okay, suppose I want to print this loop in a reverse order. Tell me, anybody from you, the logic behind this. Suppose I want to print. Yes, I just comment this. Yes. Anybody or everybody? Is it my screen is visible to all? Na? Tell me the logic. Only I minus minus is there. Is there anything? Is there anybody? Where is start should be from 0. Now, instead of 1, it should be from 10. And it should be ended with the like this. And then I minus minus. Am I right? It's not directly I minus minus. Okay. It's from 10 to 1. Sorry. Okay, if I want to print only even number. Anybody from you tell me the logic? If I want to print only even number. If I want to print only even number, I'll write over here reverse order. Yes.
Yes.
Type your code fast. Somebody mic is on. Why always I need to tell you that your mic is on? Whenever you are joined, you should be muted. Somebody's mic is on. Please mute yourself. Yes. Who's going to tell me? If I want to print only 1 to 10, say I want to print only even number. Yes. Tell me the logic behind over there. So I have to start with 1 or 10. Yes. If I start with 1. Yes. And I want to print the even number in a ascending order, we can say. Then at that time, what I have to write here, I is equal to I plus 2. That's it. But I want to exclude here what, guys? I want to exclude the 1. Yes or no? 1 को exclude करना पड़ेगा, otherwise 1 भी print होगा ना. So here compile it and check it. Now updation कैसे? Or it is giving me the order. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Let me check that. The 1 should not be there. No? So I have to start with the 2. Okay. I have to start with the loop with the 2. Okay. Now it's coming right. Is it fine? Everybody understanding this? Yes or no? So many kind of variations you can do it like this. Okay. So like this it is going to be work. Everybody understanding the while loop? Everyone is understanding the while loop? Yes. So the 3 parts is there: initialization, condition and updation. Okay. And whatever number of iteration you want, or how many times you want to anything you want to write the statement behind statement over here. Is it clear? Yeah. So there is one dry run I did over here. So let's check which dry run we need to understand. Okay, I'll use this one also. Just a moment. I need to check this. Yeah. So this is one of the dry run which is I already written. So just go through it. I'll just recall it. So if you check, I start your loop, that is I equal to 1. So this is also known as a lower bound, or this is nothing but the start value, or you can say step 1, that is initialize the loop. Then the next is while I is less than equal to 10 is what step 2 we are written, that is condition 10, also known as upper bound or end value. Everybody understanding what is the end of the loop? That is nothing but the upper bound. Okay. Then printf, what we are going to do? Hello world we are printed over there. So how many times this hello world is going to be printed? 10 times. So updation is going to be done like this. Increment is going to be writing like this. I is equal to I plus 1. So that's why it is printing the 10 times. But after this, if I am printing the I, we are giving the 11. So what is going to be internally happen? That is we are just taking over here. First time, just concentrate over here. When I equal to 1, I is going to be started. Once it start here. Okay. So 1 is less than 10. If it is true, you will get entry inside the what, guys? Inside the loop. And statement is executed. What statement? Hello world is executed. Then what happened? I plus plus, okay, I is become 2. Okay, तो second iteration में क्या होगा? 2 is less than 10. Yes, 2 is less than 10. तो क्या होगा? Statement execute. True, okay. Hello world फिर से execute होगा. और नीचे वाला third step क्या है? I plus plus. तो I is become 3. Again 3 is less than 10. Yes, true. तो hello world print होगा. और I plus plus okay 4 हो जाएगा. Again 4 is less than 10. Yes, it's a true. तो statement क्या हो जाएगा? Print हो जाएगा. That is nothing but hello world. And I is become I plus plus 4 से क्या हो जाएगा? Yes guys, 5 हो जाएगा. Again 5 is less than 10. Yes, तो hello world printed. And I 5 से 6 हो जाएगा. And again 6 is less than 10. Again hello world is printed. And I is become 7, I plus plus. Then 7 again less than 10 है, less than or equal to 10. Yes, it's a true. Then its statement is executed, guys, and then it is the increment is going to be happening. That is I plus plus, okay, 7 से 8 हो जाएगा I. Then now 8 is again less than 10. Yes, then statement is true. That is while के अंदर entry मिलेगी और statement is executed, and statement execute होने के बाद again I plus plus होके 8 से it become 9. Then again 9 is less than 10. Yes, it's a true. Then hello world is again executed. Yes or no? Yes, it is executed, and I 9 से क्या हो जाएगा 10 by using I plus plus. Now I is become 10. 10 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, less than or equal to a. That's why it is executed. Guys, please try to understand. If it is less than 10 होता, definitely it is up to 9. It is going to be executed. Understand? Less than or equal to 10 है, इसलिए वो 10 तक execute होगा. 10 ट्रू हो जाएगा, स्टेटमेंट 10 टाइम्स एग्जीक्यूट हो जाएगी. एंड प्लीज रिमेंबर, एंड आई प्लस प्लस होके 11 डेफिनेटली इट इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन. आई प्लस प्लस क्या हो जाएगा 11 हो जाएगा, और 11 होने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा 11 होने के बाद आई दैट इज 11. 11 इज लेस देन 10 है क्या? नहीं है, तो फॉल्स होके लूप से बाहर आ जाएगा आपका कौन, ये आई जो है लूप एंड हो जाएगा क्योंकि आपकी कंडीशन फॉल्स है. व्हेनेवर इट इज बिकम अ फॉल्स यू आर कमिंग आउट ऑफ द लूप. एंड इसके नीचे जो भी स्टेटमेंट है, करेंटली आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग द प्रिंटफ, बट इसके नीचे और एक लूप है और एक इफ है या कुछ अदर थिंग्स यू आर राइटिंग, definitely it is executed, and like this it is going to be. Is it clear to all of you? जब i's become 11, then and only then what guys, your loop is false in this condition, in this program. So hope everyone is understanding the dry run. Let me know. Okay, I'll wait for a 10 seconds. Let's check, is there anybody having any statement doubt? No doubt. Okay, fine. So can I take the next loop? Yes. So next pre-tested loop is nothing but your for loop. Okay, so I'll open the pen. So next your statement is for loop. Again, first step is what guys? Initialization. So first step क्या होगी आपकी? Initialization. Okay. Then the second step again what guys? Condition. यहाँ पे भी वही statement है. And the third one, just one. The third one is what guys? Updation. Okay, now this next loop, I'll just try to go here for understanding. This is all about your while loop. Small case. Now we are discussing the next loop, that is a pre-tested itself. That is nothing but the for loop. Small. Okay, now concentrate over here. So initialization part, just like your while loop. Okay, just like your while loop, it is not a separate one. The condition part is also not a separate one, and the updation is also not a separate one. So what I'm trying to tell you, this all part, okay, this all part you are writing in a single line. How? Just concentrate. For I equal to 1, I is less than equal to 10, and I plus plus. Somebody's mic is on, mute yourself. Somebody's mic is on. Who's Sejal? Your mic is on. Mute yourself. Mute yourself, Sejal. This is the last time I'm warning you, all of you, please mute yourself while you are joining late, or if you are doing something stuff other, please mute yourself. Do not disturb the other people, and you are totally disturbing the flow also. It's very difficult every time I just come and tell you that mute yourself. This is a very bad thing. You are in a virtual mode. You should be aware whatever you are doing. Okay, now concentrate. This all statement you are writing in a single line. So that is one of the thing which is going to be right whenever you are using any formula. This is the one of the what you can see they say speciality. So that's why this loop is always used along with the array. So after a few minutes, this array concept we are going to start. So then you are realize what is I am trying to tell you. So initialization, condition, and the updation you are writing in a same line. And after if it is true, just okay, if it is true, then whatever the statement after this, you need to print it over there. Okay. So suppose I'm writing %d and slashing, and here you can print it over. Everybody understanding this? So three statements separately whenever we are writing by using the while loop. Here we can write in a single line. So that is the syntax of, but the working is the similar just like your while loop. Okay, working is the same. Only the writing way is a different. Everybody understanding it? Only way of writing is a different, but the rest of the things are the same. Okay, now try to focus over here. I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 10, and I plus plus. Now, printf. Just a moment. %d /n, comma, I. That's it. Now you just tell me, is it any requirement of writing a loop over here? I'm asking to all. Is there any requirement of writing the loop, or that is a not loop, that is a curly brackets? My bad. Is it any curly brackets you need to write over here? Not required, because only single statement after this. Okay, so you can remove this. Everybody's clear with this? What is the multi-line statement and the single line? Okay. Now just try to focus for loop. Okay, just compile it. Hope everybody understanding. If I want to print reverse order, anybody, everybody? Yes. If I want to print in a reverse, only the syntax difference. Tell me what is the difference. Type it over here. क्या करना पड़ेगा? Let me know. Yes. Nobody? What makes difference over here? Nobody want to try? क्या करना पड़ेगा if I want to print in the reverse order? 1 to 10. Sorry, 10 to 1. चलो जल्दी से बताओ क्या चेंजेस करूं मैं यहाँ पे? Very good, Pratiksha. Very good. What I have to write over here, that is a 0. That is start with a 10. That is 0. यहाँ पे मुझे greater than equal to 1. Very good. And यहाँ पे मुझे I minus 1. Very good. Bhagyesh and Pratiksha. Well done. Very good. Okay. Now, if I put it over here, semicolon. So let me know it is a compile time error or it's a program is executed perfectly, or it's a compile time, runtime, whatever errors are there. Simple question, simple answer. Yes. Runtime error. Okay. What about other people? कंपाइल टाइम नहीं किसी को अटेंड करना है, कंपाइल टाइम एरर आएगा. नो. ओके. रन टाइम एरर, कंपाइल टाइम एरर, ऑल आर रॉन्ग. देयर इज नो एरर. एग्जीक्यूट होगा प्रोग्राम बट जीरो तक आ जाएगा, क्योंकि लास्ट कंडीशन फॉल्स कहाँ होगी, व्हेन आई माइनस माइनस होके 1 से 0 हो जाएगा, तो वो एक ही बार दिखाएगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमने क्या दिया है, लूप को एंड तक ही क्या करना है, एंड होने के बाद ही प्रिंट करना है, ऐसे बोला है. लूप जब एंड होगा and after the ending whatever the I value it is going to be executed. Is it understanding how this is going to be executed? Yes or no? Everybody's understood this? Yes? Getting this? Okay, fine. Now the next. Okay, can anybody print the odd number 1 to 10 में से odd number by using this loop? चलो 1 to 10 में से odd number print करने हैं मुझे. Anybody and everybody? I'm waiting for your answer. Nobody want to try? कौन ट्राई कर रहा है? कोई नहीं. ओके. भाग्येश ने ट्राई किया है. वेरी गुड. वेरी गुड. Only the changes is whatever he was written, it's right. Very easy, guys. You have to try. Only one line of code. Only start with. Can I start with 10? Can I start with the 10? But मैंने 1 to 10 बोला है ना? Okay, so it's right. मैंने 1 to 10 बोला है. Descending order में, और I have to like write I is equal to, yeah. You can use that composite assignment as well. Yes. Oh, what happened when control Z कर दिया शायद. Yes, now it's coming right. Save this, compile it, and run this. Yeah, it's coming right. Understood, guys? समझ में आ रहा है लूपिंग कैसे वर्क हो रहा है? Everybody understood this looping? Okay. Now, if I want to print, try to focus over here. I'm just trying to show you the nested one. Okay? तो पहले हम लोग nested if भी देख लेते हैं along with this nested loop. Okay? And then we'll switch to the your what guys? Pre-test, post-tested loop. Okay, try to focus. मुझे अगर nested if बताना है तो nested if मतलब if inside another if. Okay, if inside another if, that is known as a nested if. For example, if age is greater than equal to 60 and if, okay, suppose I'm write gender and gender equal to female, just write over there. Then suppose pension is equal to, what we can say, pension जो है equal to into 15% ऐड हो जाएगा, और पेंशन से बेटर रहेगा। पेंशन में क्या ऐड हो जाएगा? या पेंशन में विल जस्ट गेट अ 15% समथिंग एडेड ओवर देयर। 15, जो भी पेंशन है उसका 15% ऐड होगा। पहले मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? 15% कैलकुलेशन करना पड़ेगा पेंशन का। सो व्हाट इज पेंशन जो है, और मैं यहाँ पे क्या करती हूँ, परसेंटेज कैलकुलेट करती हूँ पहले परसेंट का। तो पेंशन जो भी है उसका 15% कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? इनटू, यस, 15 divided by 100. Am I writing right, guys? And then I have to add it inside the pension. Yes, pension is equal to pension plus percent. Right? I'm writing right? Yes. पेंशन में से ही 15% मुझे पहले कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा, एंड देन आई हैव टू एड इट ओवर। अगर सिर्फ क्या नहीं है, सपोज फीमेल नहीं है, पर एज क्या है समझ में आ रहा है? एज क्या है? ग्रेटर देन और, एवरीबडी इज विथ मी, ग्रेटर देन और क्या है? 60 है। तो मुझे क्या करना है? इधर थोड़ा ज्यादा अमाउंट डालती हूँ, 20% और 25%। एंड यहाँ पे फिर परसेंटेज क्या होंगे? इंटू 15%। अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू शो यू? एंड यहाँ पे फिर पेंशन में वो ऐड हो जाएंगे। और यहाँ पे मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? प्रिंट करना है। ओके, मैं किसके साथ प्रिंट करूंगी? जेंडर भी प्रिंट करूंगी, %C एंड /T एंड पेंशन एंड %B। ओके, कॉमा क्या है मेरे? GN कॉमा N। एवरीबडी इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? तो मुझे यहाँ पे क्या रिक्वायरमेंट होगी? व्हाट आई नीड टू रिक्वायर्ड ओवर हियर? आई नीड टू रिक्वायर द वेरिएबल दैट इज अ, पहला आएगा परसेंटेज, देन पेंशन एंड देन जेंडर। तो मुझे यहाँ पे क्या करना पड़ेगा? आई नीड टू, एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंडिंग द नेस्टिंग वन? एक इफ के अंदर, यस, गेटिंग। अगर ये दो, ये फॉल्स है, फर्स्ट टाइम ही क्या हो रहा है? अगर एज जो है फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेस देन है, तो इसके लिए मुझे इस इफ का भी एल्स पार्ट लिखना पड़ेगा, यस और नो? एवरीबडी इज विथ मी? तो दिस इज द एल्स पार्ट ऑफ व्हाट गाइस? तो मुझे ये पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये इफ यहाँ पे क्लोज करना पड़ेगा। अंडरस्टूड? दिस इज इफ क्लोजिंग, समझ में आ रहा है? ये इफ के अंदर अनदर इफ और एल्स है। अभी ये बड़ा, ये जो बाहर वाला दैट इज आउटर इफ का, ये एल्स पार्ट। एवरीबडी इज विथ मी? और यहाँ पे मुझे बोलना है कि प्रिंटफ नॉट, यस, इलिजिबल, और एनी क्या कह सकते हैं इसको, अलाउंसेस। ओके, वी कैन से लाइक दिस। होप एवरीवन इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस। अभी ये सपोज जेंडर फीमेल नहीं है, तो क्या होगा? मेल विल बी देयर। यस, इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन? इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर नेस्टेड इफ। लेट्स चेक इट आउट। मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? और यहाँ पे मुझे यहाँ पे, so instead of what guys, I'm going to create here another program because it's taking a too much chaos. I'm not want to uh, do any kind of confusion to you. मैं यहाँ पे क्या करती हूँ? अलग प्रोग्राम में ही लिखती हूँ। होप एवरीबडी इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग मी? ये बंद हो गया है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे मुझे पेंशन सेट करनी पड़ेगी। एज लेना पड़ेगा, सो सॉरी। एज भी एंटर करना है ना, एंटर एज एंड जेंडर, नहीं एक अलग अलग, ठीक है, एंड जेंडर। आपको और एक चीज पता चली गई अभी, स्कैनर थ्रू, चलो देखते हैं। पहले एज ले रही, जेंडर ले रही, एंड हियर जेंडर के लिए मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? कोई किसी ने नहीं बताया मैम, आप गलत कर रहे हो। यस, जेंडर शुड बी कैरेक्टर डेटा, यस और नो? And then I have to use it ampersand number each. And what I have to do over here, I have to take one more printer, enter the pension. And then okay. So hope everybody is understanding whatever program I'm trying to do. So let's check. If there is any runtime error, we'll just check it out. So I'll just print it. This is a demo of nested. So you can understanding afterwards nested your what? Semicolon is missed out. Save it, compile it, run this. Okay, first I'll print the age as a more than 60. Okay, 61 and female. So, but what I'm giving over here, capital F or small f, that is also plays an important role ना guys. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे, और लिखेंगे। कभी कभी गलती से आप लोग स्मॉल एफ भी डाल सकते हो ना, यस और नो? तो यहाँ पे दोनों के लिए भी करेंगे। इज इट एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? आप कैपिटल और स्मॉल एफ के लिए भी कर सकते हो ना, तो गर्ल्स बाय मिस्टेक इफ यू मेंशनड ओवर देयर small one, so that is provision you have to do. Everybody understanding? Yes. Okay, now if I'll press here 61 and small, okay, now if you check, is it accepting the other value? That is I'm trying to show you. Is it accepting the other value? Pension is coming in a any random value over here. कुछ अदर वैल्यू एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है फीमेल के बाद, कैरेक्टर के बाद. So this is a problem when you are taking a character data type along with the integer or character data type along with the float. What problem is there? There is a buffer में वो क्या हो जाता है? It is a, yes guys, वो जो character value है वो stuck रहती है over there. So you need to use in C programming f flush std in. This is problem when you are taking a two different data type and for separation purpose you are pressing, एक तो enter की press कर रहे हो तो वो enter की वैल्यू एज अ वो कंसिडर करेगा एज अ कैरेक्टर. समझ में आ रहा है? बिकॉज एंटर इज ऑल्सो स्पेशल कैरेक्टर. एंटर की स्पेस ये स्पेशल कैरेक्टर है, तो कैरेक्टर में कोई भी कैरेक्टर आ जा रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? तो इसीलिए हमें क्या देना पड़ता है? एफ फ्लश एसटीडीएम. नाउ इट इज परफेक्टली वर्किंग आफ्टर राइटिंग दिस. तो यहाँ पे मैं फिर से डालती हूँ 61 एफ. नाउ इट इज वेटिंग फॉर अ पेंशन. यस, सपोज 50,000 इज द पेंशन. Now the calculation is right. 25% है ना? Is it right? हाँ, पर ये क्या नहीं प्रिंट हो रहा है? That is a F. So let's check it out why F is not printing. Let me check. कुछ तो प्रिंट F में मैंने गलती की होगी. परसेंट C ही दिया है, यहाँ पे भी C दिया है. F फ्लश के बाद वो फ्लश ही हो रहा है शायद से, तो मैंने यहाँ पे जेन और ये भी प्रॉपरली दिया है. लेट मी चेक. हाँ, ये मैं हटा देती हूँ. लेट मी चेक दिस कमिंग और नॉट. लेट्स चेक वन मोर टाइम. लेट्स चेक एक बार 61 and I'll just put it over here space. 61 स्पेस दे रही हूँ ना मैं, इस वजह से नहीं आ रहा होगा. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम इज गोइंग टू बी हैपेंड. दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ आई राइट हियर एफ फ्लश एज वेल. लेट्स सी दिस इज गोइंग टू बी वर्क और नॉट. ये कॉम्बिनेशन अगर आप ऐसे यूज करोगे ना तो ऐसी प्रॉब्लम आता है. तो मेमोरी फ्लश कर रहा है ना, तो वो नहीं रह रहा है उधर. 61 एंड okay. So what I'm going to do, I'll take this is a different separately and this one is a separately. Okay. मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? Oh, प्रॉब्लम आपको यही हो रहा है ना, ठीक है. 2 मिनट तो मुझे. Okay, I'll go with the separate one. Let's see what is going to be happening. If I'm taking this separate one, so it is giving me the proper one or not. Let's see. और यहाँ पे तो ठीक है, सी है. ठीक है. Let's see it's working fine or not. Otherwise, I'll check it out and I'll find out the solution. Okay. यहाँ पे भी दिया है properly. तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये print नहीं हो रहा है. Let's see what happened. Okay. Now the last track. Otherwise, 67. And right now I'll just press as a M. And I'll mention here. Still, it is not giving me. There is a problem in the, but the calculation is going properly. I think मैं space डाल रही हूँ ना, इस वजह से हो रहा है. तो I'll press enter key over here. Let me check. Let me check. Last but not the least, you want to waste your time. Enter. Oh, that is the problem. ये scanf ही नहीं ले रहा है, वो space से ही work हो रहा है. ठीक है. What I'm going to do, I'll take this one as a separate. यहाँ से भी फ्लश कर देते हैं. यहाँ पे मैं एंटर पे जेंडर हूँ. ये प्रॉब्लम आपको भी आएगा जब यू आर डूइंग एनी प्रोग्रामिंग सी. ठीक है. the last try. Otherwise I'll provide you the solution. It's only not going in a, this is not printing. Let's see what happened. Now it's coming 65. हाँ, ये प्रॉब्लम है, फ्लश को करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. Last try. 67. Male. Mention something. Okay, now it's coming fine. Everybody's observed. Have you understanding what is the problem is coming whenever you are taking the combination of character and any float and integer? So you have to use separate scanfs, then it is coming the proper way. Everybody understanding? If you are taking that like, so it's definitely missed out that character. Is it clear now? Understanding this and clearly understanding the nested if as well? Yes, hope everybody's understood this. Okay. So it is giving you as per the 15%, right? Yes. 15% data and वो mail print का. Is it clear everybody? So hope you are understanding. Now, if I'm not taking any male and female, if I'm entering the age, suppose 50, not 56. Okay, let's check it out. 56 मैंने डाल दिया है. Gender मैंने डाल दिया है female. And pension में कुछ तो insert कर दी है. So it is what is giving me your age is less than that. So you are not eligible for any allowance. Everybody understood? Because of the age is wrong. That's clear. Is it clear? Or you can put it over here one more if you want else. Agar male female se bhi alag kuch gender hai, then at that time you can insert over there also. So as per your requirement you can do it. So hope everybody is understanding this nested if. Now the point is I want to tell you, if this if is outer if is true, then and only then you will get the entry inside the inner if. If inner if condition is false, then else followed with this if is executed. If outer loop is first time false, then it is not getting inside the inner if condition, or it is not getting entry inside the inner if. It is directly moving towards the else part of this loop. Hope everyone is understood this. This is known as a nested if. Now switch to the your nested for loop. Now try to understand what I am trying to show you. I am trying to show you the nested one. Okay. So nesting I am trying to show you with the help of for loop. So for suppose I required here two variables. So I'll take a outer and inner. So O comma I. So understanding purpose, O is stand for outer and I stands for inner. Okay, O is equal to 1. O is less than or equal to 10. And yes, O, I here. O is less than or equal to 10 and open space. Okay. Now यहाँ पे मैंने और एक लूप लिया, which is again start with I equal to 1. I is less than 10. और ये वाला मैं 5 तक ही चला दूँ. Let's check. This is only up to the 5. Okay. And this is up to 10. And यहाँ पे I plus. ठीक है. अभी curly bracket देना जरूरी है because outer loop के अंदर we are writing two statements. Fine. So now here I am trying to show you the 1 to 5 table. Okay, 1 to 5 table I am trying to show you. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? Printf. Okay. I into what? %d. Yeah. Into %d. Comma. नहीं हो सकता. Just a minute. Or से better है. I'll write here directly %d. Better option. I'm just trying to show you the better option. Otherwise, definitely this should not be %d. Okay, I'm just trying to show you. And here I'll just write /n. Or I have to write here tab. Tab I'll write. That is a proper one. And then comma, or you can put it over here space as well if you want. And here I'll just write O into I. Or instead of that O into I, I'll just write O. Yeah, that is the one I have to write O into I. And I have to put it over here one more %d equal to %d. That is the into result. And here I'm going to separately printed O comma I. Hope everybody is understanding what I'm trying to. In a few minutes, if you are not understanding, you will definitely understand. And here space I'll printed, and here inside the outer loop I'm writing this /. Sure. देखते हैं how much extent are you able to understand. And save it. Let me check. Is there any kind of no? We compile it and run this. Okay. Let me do one more thing. I'll use here /t for the separation purpose. We compile it, run this. Okay, so ये ऐसे आ रहा है. Yeah, everybody understanding 1 into 1. ये horizontally आ रहा है. Is it visualized to everyone? Yes, table ही है ना? Are you able to understanding this? Nested a nested for loop or nested loop you can see. Is it clear to all? So let me check there is a dry run is available for this or not. Let's check. Okay, yeah, the same one I was taken. Only the names are different. Okay, तो यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. You can only print it like this also, 1, 2, and so on. So please just go through it once. If you are understanding, let me know. I'll ask some question. Just go through it. Everybody understanding or not? मैंने प्रॉपरली लिखा हुआ है, जस्ट गो थ्रू इट। 5 तक तो इटरेशंस देख लो। Okay, now if you check it out, this is a I, that is a iteration I am writing over there. So if you check it out, first iteration start I equal to 1. तो I कब तक चल रहा है? If you take I equal to 1, तो J कब तक चल रहा है? For I equal to 1 के लिए 10 times रहेगा। अगेन I equal to 2 के लिए J अगेन कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है? J equal to 1 and it is executed up to the 10 times. और 11 होने के बाद वो false हो रहा है। When I write I, when I is become 3, so what happened guys? Again it is executing 10 times. Are you understanding what I am trying to tell you? Let me know how much extent are you understanding. चलो इसका मीनिंग समझ में आ रहा है आपको? क्या हो रहा है? कोई बताएगा मुझे क्या हो रहा है? मैंने ये अभी दिखाया। एग्जैक्टली आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? क्या हो रहा है बताइए? When I equal to 1, you will get entry inside the what guys? Inside the, yes, condition match हो रही है तो you will get entry inside the inner loop. So inner loop is executed for the एक iteration के लिए, single iteration of this I loop or outer loop, it is executed entirely or not? Yes or no? Yes. So when this J loop is false, then and only then you will get again that iteration I plus plus कब हो रहा है? जब J false हो रहा है तब I plus plus हो रहा है, I is become 2. Again you will get entry inside the what guys? Jth loop. तो J फिर से कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है? 1 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है। ये कब तक चल रहा है? फॉर सेकेंड इटरेशन के लिए भी कितने बार चलेगा? यस 10 टाइम्स। सो आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? I इंटू J टाइम लूप चल रहा है या नहीं चल रहा है? 5 इंटू 10 कितनी बार चलेगा लूप? 50 टाइम्स। तो चेक करो ये 50 टाइम्स चल रहा है या नहीं चल रहा है, काउंट करो। इज इट 50 टाइम्स लूप चल रहा है? यहाँ पे आपको आंसर मिल रहा है। इज इट 50 टाइम लूप चल रहा है? आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। यस, गेटिंग ऑल? This is the functionality, and like this it is going to be work here. What guys? This is the nested for loop or any nesting loop. Everybody understanding this iteration? I is equal to 1. Then you will get entry inside the jth loop. J equal to 1. Condition check. J is less than 10. Yes, true. तो 1 into 1 होगा और 1 प्रिंट होगा। फिर I J प्लस प्लस होगा। I प्लस प्लस होगा क्या आप बताओ? यहाँ पे J प्लस प्लस होगा। पूरा J कब तक एग्जीक्यूट होगा? यस गाइज 10 तक। जब J बिकम 11 कंडीशन फॉल्स हो जाएगी, यू आर कमिंग आउटसाइड द लूप। स्लैश इन बोल के नेक्स्ट लाइन प्रिंट हो जाएगा और यहाँ यहाँ पे जब लूप आएगा, यहाँ पे कर्सर आएगा, देन योर I प्लस प्लस होगा। I प्लस प्लस होके 2 हो जाएगा। फिर अगेन J इज बिकम व्हाट गाइज? 2 हो जाएगा क्या J? Is it J is 2? Of course not. J is equal to again 1 से start. So that is the what we can say functionality of nested loop, that for each iteration of the outer loop, inner loop is executed or inner loop is initialized from the starting of the loop again and again for the each iteration. Is it understanding everybody? This is the functionality of your nested for loop. तो nested for loop कब यूज होता है? For the 2D array. Hope everybody is understanding this looping. Yes. Now the last loop is your nothing but your, yes guys, that is a do while. So hope everybody is understanding this loop. So how many of you are aware of this loop already? चलो बताओ जल्दी से, कौन कौन पहले से अवेयर था? You are already knew it, Snehal. What about other people? You are already know the functionality very well. Only Snehal. What about other people? स्नेहल को ही पता, ठीक है। अभी ये बताओ लूप कब तक एग्जीक्यूट होगा? मैं कुछ तो लिख रही हूँ। Yes, this is nothing but your post-tested loop. That is nothing but the do and while loop. And the condition should be you have to write after the end of the loop or not after the or at the end. That is a proper word, not after, at the end of the loop. So let me check how many times this loop is executed. Yes. चितर देख लो एक बार. चलो बताओ जल्दी मुझे. Yes. Fast, fast, fast. Only single time. What about other people? Error, not error. Right. Dots. Yes, it's absolutely right. It's going to be executed single time. Why? Because if you check, the condition is false, guys. I is less than 10 बोला है और मैंने I को initialize किया है 11 से. So it is getting at least once. That's why the post tested means it is get the entry inside first and then the checking is going to be done. In a pre-tested, what happened? You will first tested, that is a checking is going to be happen and then you are going to get an entry inside over there. Understanding, but in a post-tested, you will get entry directly and afterwards checking is going to be done. Understanding? So your loop is it's false if your condition or loop se better hai, if your condition is false at a first time, it is execute at least once. Okay? अगर पहली बार भी उसकी कंडीशन फॉल्स है तो भी वो एक बार एग्जीक्यूट डेफिनेटली होगा. दिस इज द पोस्ट टेस्टेड लूप. अदरवाइज वर्किंग इज अ सेम गाइज. जैसे कि आपका वन से स्टार्ट करो ये अदरवाइज सेम ही है. ओके, लाइक योर इंट आई इक्वल टू, बट दिस इज द मेन फंक्शनलिटी यू हैव टू नो, that is it is going to be execute at least once if your first time also condition is false. Is it clear to all? Otherwise वो वैसे ही काम कर रहे हैं. चलो, लूपिंग सबको समझ में आया है? Is there everybody understood this? Yes or no? Fine. Now the next part. So this is all part I was taken from you, that is the nested loop and everything I explain you. Now, now we are switching towards the okay. This part break I already taken. That is already explained with you. Switch के साथ हमने use किया. अब आप क्या करो? You just tried out. This is you have to write enough inside the any nested loop with the condition you have to write. Okay, with the condition you have to write. That is a break. Inside the loop also you can write, but you need to write some condition according to that. Just do it. Okay. तो यहाँ पे मैं लिखती हूँ फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक आपको दिखा देती हूँ डेमो, देन आई स्टॉप. ओके, इफ आई इक्वल टू और जे इक्वल टू 5. ओके, एंड यहाँ पे मैं लेट्स चेक, यहाँ पे मैं ब्रेक दे देती हूँ. लेट्स चेक, कंपाइल करते हैं. ओके, I'm taking the I and here I'm writing. I'm so sorry. Now let's check. Compile it and check it. क्या हो रहा है? अंडरस्टैंडिंग, जब I क्या हो रहा है 5 हो रहा है तो लूप क्या हो रहा है एग्जिट हो रहा है. तो ये कहाँ तक चल रहा है 1 to 4 तक ही. अंडरस्टैंडिंग गाइस, दिस इज द वे. इनर लूप से बाहर आने के लिए यू कैन यूज द ब्रेक. इनर लूप से आउटर लूप में आने के लिए. एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंडिंग? Clear to all of you? Like this you can use the break as well. Is it clear? Okay, so this much is enough for your that is your or use here continue. और यहाँ पे एक बार continue भी use कर. ब्रेक मैंने दिखा दिया, अभी कंटिन्यू भी है. तो यू जस्ट ऑब्जर्व इट एंड टेल मी क्या हो रहा है. क्या आप बताने वाले हो मुझे? हाँ अभी, हाँ क्या हो रहा है देखो, कुछ चेंज है या नो चेंज है बताओ मुझे. चलो, कंटिन्यू के बारे में मैंने कंटिन्यू भी यूज किया है. ब्रेक हो गया, अभी कंटिन्यू. ओके, इंस्टेड ऑफ ब्रेक हियर आई एम यूजिंग द वन मोर स्टेटमेंट दैट इज अ कंटिन्यू. तो बताओ क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे. ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हो ना आप लोग? और बताओ मुझे, सब लोग पार्टिसिपेट हो गए. आउटपुट में कुछ चेंज है या नो चेंज? Change, no change. Skipped fifth index. Are you understanding what happened? Yes. Everybody understanding what happened? It is keeping the condition, whatever condition you mentioned, it is keep that and continue the loop. So that is the use of continue. Clear to all of you? Clear to all of you? Yes. So this is all about your looping statement, break statement, nested loop. So whatever I did with the for loop, you can use it with the here do while भी use करो, while भी use करो. Only the thing is remember while का जो भी inner loop रहेगा वो आपको यहाँ पे इनिशलाइज करना पड़ेगा. ओके जो कि आप क्या करोगे i इक्वल टू 1 करोगे, o इक्वल टू 1 करोगे, while लिखोगे. तो आपको i इनसाइड द आउटर लूप आपको इनिशलाइज करना है. सिर्फ ये ध्यान में रखो, इनिशियलाइजेशन o इक्वल टू 1, i इक्वल टू 1 नहीं करना. होप एवरीबडी इज अंडरस्टूड दिस. पर आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, while i इक्वल टू, आपको while से पहले दैट इज o इक्वल टू, आउटर लूप के लिए o इक्वल टू 1 लिखना है. और इनसाइड द आउटर लूप यू हैव टू इनिशियलाइज दिस लूप का क्या जो भी वेरिएबल है वहां पे यहाँ पे आपको डिक्लेयर करना है, दैट इज i इक्वल टू 1. अपडेशन स्टेटमेंट आउटर लूप का इधर लिखना है और इनर लूप का इनसाइड द इनर. दैट इज द ओनली डिफरेंस बिटवीन दिस while loop nested. Do का भी वही करना. Is it clear to all? Okay. So moving onwards, now we are going to discuss about a function in a quick manner. Along with the function, I am going to take the pointer as well as your storage classes little bit about, and then we'll switch to the array. Okay. Sure. So we'll start with this function. Okay, this is a very important part. So hope everybody is looping तक आपको सब समझ में आए easily. Yes. Now try to understand what is the use of function. तो पहली चीज ध्यान में रखो, if you check it out in your C programming, everything you are writing with the help of function. One of the important function you are using, that is a printf and scanf. If you check it out without printf and scanf, are you able to survive over here? बिना scanf और printf के आप कुछ कर पा रहे हो? या लॉजिक राइट कर रहे हो, बट printf and scanf is required or not required? Yes, यहाँ पे मैं सभी जगह पे दिखा रही हूँ. Yes. So this is one of the procedural oriented language. C language is what guys? Functional language कहा जाता है उसको. और क्या कहा जाता है? Procedural oriented language. What is meant by procedural oriented language? Maybe in the next session, whenever we are going to meet, at that time we are going to learn object oriented language. But before starting the object oriented language, you need to understand what is the procedural oriented. Procedural oriented language means what guys? This is everything is going to be worked with the help of function. Without function, we are not able to survive over here. Is it possible? Tell me guys. Is it possible? These are the two frequently used functions are there, printf and scanf. Without printf and scanf, are you able to see whatever exactly you want to, your output is? Let me know how much extent are you understanding. Is it possible without printf and scanf, are you able to survive in the C language? अभी तक आपने जो देखा है उसके बारे में मैं पूछ रही हूँ. Yes, I'm asking to all. Only Bhagyesh is replied. I don't know how much extent are you understanding. Okay, let me know. Let me know. Is there anybody having a question? Whatever topic we discuss, because these are all the advanced topic we are going to discuss now. See, array. These are the very important points we are going to discuss afterwards. Whatever are we are going to spend now. We are not able to survive without the printf and scanf. That is I am trying to tell you. So this is known as a procedural oriented language. In a procedural oriented language, whatever programming, whatever project, whatever functionality you want to do with the help of function itself, you have to do. So अभी तक हमने क्या क्या देखा? हमने देखा कि वेरिएबल कैसे लिखना है, फिर वेरिएबल आया, फिर हमने देखा कि वो वेरिएबल को किस किस तरीके से यूज कर सकते हैं, डिफरेंट ऑपरेटर्स वी आर गोइंग टू चेक इट आउट. देन वो लाइन बाय लाइन कोड आ रहा था, तो वी आर स्टॉपिंग द कोड, वी आर controlling the flow, we are taking the decision control, we are using the selective statement, then we are using the looping statement. Now, if I want a particular amount of code repeatedly, try to understand. एक पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट ऑफ कोड, स्टेटमेंट नहीं है, स्टेटमेंट रिपीटेड लग रही थी तो हमने लूप के अंदर डाल दिया. आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग गाइस? नाउ इफ आई रिक्वायर द फ्रीक्वेंटली यूज्ड, और फ्रीक्वेंटली एक कोड मुझे बार बार लगता है, जैसे कि हम लोग, इफ यू चेक इट आउट, प्रिंटफ कितनी बार यूज कर रहे हैं इन योर प्रोग्राम? सो मेनी टाइम्स गाइस, यस और नो? एंड व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट दिस प्रिंटफ? प्रिंटफ क्या है आप बताओ मुझे. अभी मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले बताया प्रिंटफ क्या है. प्रिंटफ स्कैनफ क्या है, इसको क्या कहते हैं? what it is going to be mentioned guys? Yes, it's a function or this is a built-in function. तो लेट मी नो, प्रिंटफ का कुछ यहाँ पे हम लोग डेफिनेशन या कुछ बड़ा कोड देख रहे हैं कि हम लोग ऐसा कुछ तो लाइंस ऑफ कोड देख पा रहे हैं कि हम लोग नहीं? वाई? बिकॉज देयर code is going to be hidden from us. It is a predefined. That code is totally hidden from us, right? So printf जैसा ही सपोज मुझे मेरा खुद का फंक्शन डिक्लेयर करके उसको बार बार यूज करना है. Are you able to understanding? So for that reason you need to understand how to create a user defined function. Understanding why we are learning this function topic? ऐसा ही अगर ये प्रिंटफ जैसे उन्होंने बना के रख दिया, मुझे ऐसे मेरा खुद का एक फंक्शन है जो कि मुझे बार बार यूज होने वाला है. दैट फंक्शन आई एम गोइंग टू राइट वंस एंड यूज मेनी टाइम्स. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? यस. ओके, one more important thing. Suppose for example एक repetitive task है. For example, not only repetitive task, one more important thing we are going to achieve with the help of function: modularity. What is meant by modularity? Separation of concern. So separation of concern means what? Suppose you are writing some delete, insert, update code. Okay? Suppose delete the record. Everybody understanding the word? Or delete the record, insert the record, then update the record. ऐसा कुछ if you are doing, तो is it feasible solution guys that insert, update, delete record can I write in after one after another? बताइए. मैंने सपोज यहाँ पे इंसर्ट की कोडिंग लिखी है, इमीडिएटली आफ्टर कुछ तो लाइंस ऑफ कोड लिखा है मैंने, उसी के नीचे मैंने अपडेट की क्वेरी लिखी है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑल ऑफ यू? सो इज इट अ फाइन सोल्यूशन दैट आई कैन राइट इमीडिएटली आफ्टर, और इसके नीचे मैंने अगेन कुछ लाइंस ऑफ कोड है, और आफ्टरवर्ड्स इमीडिएटली आफ्टरवर्ड्स आई एम राइटिंग समथिंग डिलीट का मैंने कुछ तो प्रोग्राम लिखा है. तो बताइए मुझे, ये इसके नीचे एक के नीचे एक लिखना, इज इट अ प्रॉपर वन लाइन बाय लाइन? Right now I'm understanding if the somebody who is new, he is not able to identify which code exactly he is writing. For example, यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. For example, just I'm trying to show you. Where is the book? Okay, मैंने अभी एक कमेंट कर दिया, मैं ये कमेंट हटा देती हूँ. Are you able to identify which is code for what? Are you able to identify ये कोड किसका है? ये आपको एक ही साथ सपोज ये ऐसे आ रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जस्ट अ फ्यू मिनट्स, ये आप देख लो मैं क्या बताना चाह रही हूँ. ये देखो मैं कंपाइल कर रही हूँ और ये एग्जीक्यूट कर रही हूँ. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है आपको? ये अगर आप फर्स्ट टाइम यूज करें, आपको 2 बार तो देखना पड़ेगा ना एग्जैक्टली क्या हो रहा है. और ये ऐसे बोल रहे हैं ना, मेस काइंड ऑफ दिख रहा है ना, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी मेस्ड. यस और नो? यस, आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल, इज इट अ मेस्ड वन? यस? नो? ओके, यस. So if I write this all program in a one function, please try to understand. If I am creating, this is nothing but the 1 to 10 printing. This is a reverse print, and this is nothing but the odd print, and this is nothing but the table 1 to 5 table. अगर मैंने ऐसा कुछ लिख दिया and I am using this inside a function, so this is nothing but the modularity I am doing. Understanding guys what is meant by modularity? So write it and use it wherever you want. Everybody understanding? Yes. So like that kind of thing, you can do it with the help of function. So basically there are three, what we can say, three steps over here for writing any function. First aspect is declaration of the function, or it's also known as a function prototype. Next is a function call. What is meant by function call? That is, you need to write a function call. And then the last but not the least, function definition. So I'll take here simple example and let's do it with the help of. Okay. First thing is what, guys? Function declaration, or it's also known as a prototype. So how to write? Please try to focus over here. And then I'll show you one program and then we'll switch to the array afterwards. Because that much is enough for you, your understanding. So function. Suppose I'm writing one function which is displaying the reverse number. Okay, reverse of for loop or 1 to 10 reverse. So what I'm going to do, I'm just writing this. That is a return type. I'm not returning anything. Then reverse 1 to 10. I'm just writing for my understanding. Or 10 to 1. I say 10 to 1. That is my function name. And here I'm writing like this. I'm passing. If you want to pass, you can pass it. If you don't want to pass anything, that is known as a parameter list. We'll just check it out. मैंने ये function का नाम लिया और मैंने semicolon दे दिया. This is nothing but known as a what, guys? Function. Yes, guys? Understanding? Function declaration. तो function declaration में क्या होगा? पहली चीज लिखनी है return type. Return type may be anything. Please try to understand. It may be int, character, float, double, or if you are not returning anything, please put it over there void. The next is name of function. What is the name of function? It is any name that is applicable as per the rule of identifier. And here nothing but the parameter list. If you are passing the parameter, then write the parameter list. That is nothing but the data type. If there is no parameter, then please put it as a simpler one. Everybody understanding? Clear to all? Yes or no? Okay. Now the next is function call. Step 1 समझ में आ गया सबको, right? Yeah. Step 2 is function call. What you have to write? You need to only, just a minute, I'll just stretch this. Yeah. So this is nothing but the function call. So you need to write only the function name. REV 10 to 1. And you need to call inside most probably main function you can call it, or you can call it any other function as well. Any other function definition. तो इसको क्या कहते हैं 2 मिनट में आपको समझ में आएगा. सिर्फ function name and brackets. Or if it is a parameter list, you can write like this. And the last but not the least, the definition. Third is a function definition. So in the function definition, what you need to write? You need to write return type, then name, and suppose reverse का बोला है ना. And what you have to write? The definition over there. So I will just take it this as a definition. Where is the reverse one? This one. I just just put it over here. This is the definition. Yes. What I have to write here? In R. And all this part you can. Is it clear to all of you? Understanding this? Yes, these 3 steps are important steps. Are you able to understanding this? You can call n number of time. You can call this function any number of time. Not necessary कि एक ही बार call करना है. N number of time you can call. Is it clear? Hope everybody is understanding this. जैसे कि printf मैंने कितनी बार कॉल किया है? Is there any limitation of the calling this printf? Yes. ये कॉल ही कर रहे हैं हम लोग printf को. और printf का ये क्या है? Calling part है. डेफिनेशन कहाँ पे? सी लाइब्रेरी में स्टोर है। और इसका डिक्लेरेशन आपको देखना है, सो आई शो। डिक्लेरेशन इसका देखना है तो आई शो यू, जस्ट फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग। आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू ओपनिंग दिस। ये दिख रहा है stdio.h फाइल। आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू शो यू द printf डिक्लेरेशन। ये scanf का है, इज इट विजुअलाइज्ड? एंड printf इधर ही ऊपर ही होगा। printf, हाँ, इज इट विजुअलाइज्ड टू एवरीबडी? यस। So this is a declaration, and we are writing wherever we are writing the program. This is nothing but what, guys? Calling. तो आप पूछ रहे हो डेफिनेशन कहाँ पे? डेफिनेशन डेनिस रिच ने हाइड करके रखा हुआ है। प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज इट इज हिज वर्क। और वो कहाँ स्टोर है? जहाँ पे आपकी सी की लाइब्रेरी स्टोर है, वहां पे वो स्टोर है, जो कि हिडन फ्रॉम अस। इज इट क्लियर एवरीबडी? चलो, विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम आई शो यू वन प्रोग्राम, देन we'll go to the next. So I'll take the same one. Can I take the same one? चलो, तो मेन का डिक्लेरेशन कहाँ पे होगा? सॉरी, फंक्शन का डिक्लेरेशन कहाँ होगा? ऑलवेज वी नीड टू राइट बिफोर मेन। एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंडिंग? REV for 10 to 1. I'm not passing anything. If you want to pass, you can pass whatever number of variables और पैरामीटर्स लिखना से, तो वो भी दिखा देती हूँ मैं आपको। राइट नाउ जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। और यहाँ पे मैं क्या करूँ? आई एम जस्ट कॉलिंग दिस inside the main function is the by default your caller of the function। function को यहाँ पे कॉल करना है। and the next is definition, you are writing the third step। the definition is as it is. I'm just trying to put it over here from the same definition I'm trying to show you। where is that? Z कर दिया मैंने, Z control C, control, यहाँ पे मैं वेरिएबल इसके अंदर डिक्लेयर कर सकती हूँ। ठीक है, this is a local variable, try to understand local for this function definition। you just show you function dot c। so I'll compile this and run this। is it coming fine? are you able to understand it? स्टेप बाय स्टेप समझ में आ गया है सबको? यस और नो? कैसे लिखना है वो तो समझ में आ गया है? नहीं? चलो और एक बना के दिखाती हूँ। सपोज आई वांट टू, ओके, आई विल शो यू वन मोर एग्जांपल। समझ में नहीं आया ये? और सो गए आप लोग खाना खा के? यस, आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल। गॉट इट? ओके, ओनली वन पर्सन इज टेलिंग मी द गॉट इट। चलो मैं भी एक और एक दिखाती हूँ। वॉइड डिस्प्ले, ओके, एंड हियर आई एम राइटिंग वन मोर इंट मेन। ठीक है, और यहाँ पे मैं डिस्प्ले को कॉल कर रही हूँ। भी मुझे सपोज यहाँ पे प्रिंट करना है हेलो वर्ल्ड। ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, so many variations you can write over there। display, and here I am just printing hello world। enter, hello world slash or hello printer welcome to data science day 1। I'll write like this suppose, and here I'll just, okay, and suppose we'll save this, okay, and I'll compile this। just a moment, what is the thing? Okay, I think there is a main. Just a moment. Is there anything I missed out? कुछ रह गया है क्या? Anybody? The main. Oh, semicolon is done. That's okay. Declaration के लिए semicolon important है. Declaration end with the semicolon. Calling without return type and definition. Okay. Now compile it and run this. Okay, ये one time आ गया. If I want 10 times, can I put it over here in the loop? Why not? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to write? देख लो. So repeated task I'm writing 10 times. Instead of calling this same task, you can call the 10 times as well. Yes, I'll compile this. Done this. Is it coming right? Hello आ रहा है, मैंने वो properly slash in नहीं दिया इसलिए. Hello है यहाँ पे. Is it everybody's with me? Understanding this? Yes or no? Clearly understood this? So repeat task you can write once, use whatever number of times you can call it. Loop is a different one and function is a different one. Similar kind of functionality you can write once and use whatever number of times you want. Hope everybody's understood the function, the 3 steps of the writing the function. Yes or no? Then there is a different aspects of writing the function. Okay. So there are 2 types of function, library function and user defined function. So currently we are working on which function, guys? That is how to create a user defined one. That is going to design. We are going to design as per our requirement. That is nothing but the user defined one. So display जो बनाया मैंने अभी तक, reverse वाला जो लिखा, all are the user defined one. There is a return type. So you can return the value. Okay, you can return the value as per the data type to your caller, to your calling function. कहाँ पे वो रिटर्न करेगा? जहां पे आप कॉल कर रहे हो वहां पे वो रिटर्न वैल्यू करेगा. You can return at a time single value itself. Multiple return statements are allowed, but it is only returning the first one. Everybody understanding? So return will return a single value. Multiple value is not able to return. So there are different aspects of writing this function. Try to focus over here. Function without argument and with return value. Function without argument with return, without return value था. With return value, function with argument without return value and so on. तो पहला हम लोग ये देख चुके हैं. This one. ये जो एस्पेक्ट है ये क्या है? अभी जो हमने ये 2 एस्पेक्ट पढ़े हैं, that is this one. These are all aspects are what, guys? We are not returning anything. Yes or no? Void लिखा है ना? दोनों भी एस्पेक्ट वही है. ये दोनों भी क्या है? फंक्शन विदाउट आर्ग्यूमेंट. यहाँ पे कुछ आर्ग्यूमेंट पास किए, क्या पैरामीटर बोलते हैं उसको. देयर इज नो आर्ग्यूमेंट वी आर पासिंग एंड विदाउट रिटर्न टाइप. तो void is nothing but without return. Everybody understanding? So this is the way of writing. Not returning, zero argument. Not returning and without any argument. Everybody understanding? Then the next aspect is, yes, function without argument, but there is a return value. So I'll show you this one also. Just concentrate. Here I am return type may be int value, float value, whatever you required, and here I am writing adding. And here I am not passing anything. Okay. Now here I am writing. Okay. Hope everybody is understanding, and I am not passing anything up. Please try to understand. But the result I am trying to show over here. So I required one variable, which is should be the integer type, which is storing that result, which is coming from the function definition. तो ये result मैं यहाँ पे लिख रही हूँ और यहाँ पे मैं print कर रही हूँ addition equal to %d comma RES result. Hope everybody is getting whatever I'm typing. Now, in whatever the way I'm writing, that is an addition. There it is. And here I'm just writing int. Or instead of this, yeah, I'll write like this, int a equal to, or n1 equal to 10 and n2 equal to 20. If you check it out, guys, I am taking the name as per the meaningful. Whatever the program is there, as per their need or as per the understanding the aim, I'm taking the name of the variable. So that is one of the important thing that is known as a naming convention. What is meant by naming convention? Whatever the name you are taking of the variable, it should be the meaningful, not A, B, C, D, not A, whatever you required like this. It should be meaningful and short. Please try to understand. Now, I can write this, the same one in the, like this also. Concentrate, huh? Return n1 plus n2. Concentrate and check it over there. All the value that is a result is the same, na? So function aspect. Okay, I'll compile this. Let me check what is that. Oh, I'm not writing any hash include. That's why the error is coming. I have to take here hash include std_h. Hope everybody is understanding this. Now compile this one more time and run this. Is it coming right, guys? N1 plus N2, because they are showing, they are giving the single result. So it is going to, you can write a return statement like this also. But the return value should be single. Is it clear? Or you can write like this also. Here you can take it extra variable like suppose add I'm taking, and here you can write add equal to n1 plus n2 and so on. And here also you can write, instead of this statement, you can write like this also. Hope everybody is understanding what I'm trying to show you. Yes or no? It's totally, it's fine. If you are comfortable, whatever the return statement, you can write this. Is it clear, guys? Understanding this? Is it any single bit of doubt? Suppose you want to, the third aspect is, what is the third aspect? Concentrate. I'm just writing over here. Function with argument. And can I write in the same program? Or I'll take the different one. Okay, can I write the same program? In the same program, can I write? Yes, only few lines is required to. Is there any confusion? Then I'll do it in a different one. Is it fine if I'm put it on in the same program? Is it fine, all of you? I don't know how many of you are awake. Nobody is giving me the answer. I don't know how many of you are attentive. I need to ask some question. सब लोग चाय पीने गए क्या? Yes, no. Pooja is here. What about other people? है, दो लोग ही है. चाय पी के आ गए शायद. नहीं ना? Okay. Just give me a few minutes. चलो. Then we'll take up 10 minutes break. अभी इस पे ध्यान दो. I'm writing function with argument without return type. अभी return type नहीं देना है मुझे. Concentrate. I'm not writing any return type, but I'm writing the number of argument. मैं यहाँ पे n1 and n2 की वैल्यू क्या करूंगी? I'm sending towards by the main through मैं भेजने वाली हूँ. तो यहाँ पे मैं n1 equal to whatever value I'm just trying to put it over there 7, comma n2 is equal to suppose 8. मैं scanf इसलिए नहीं ले रही हूँ because it's totally wasting the time. Okay, now concentrate here. Suppose I'm writing like this here int n1 comma n2. You can take it as the same name, guys. And here I'm just passing the value n1, sorry, just a moment, n1 comma n2. Just focus should be here. Now we are not returning anything, so we need to remove this. तो ये आंसर भी यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा. कहाँ पे आएगा? Yes. You should remove this all and you have to take the answer over here. तो यहाँ पे आप क्या कर सकते हो? You can put it over here like this also. N1 plus N2. Okay? Everybody understanding and you are not returning anything. आप रिटर्न कुछ कर रहे हो क्या? नहीं, आप एडिशन करके यहाँ पे प्रिंट करो एंड यहाँ पे आपको स्पेस चाहिए. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? तो दीज आर नोन एज अ एक्चुअल आर्ग्यूमेंट and these are known as a formal argument. Is it fine? I'll show you one diagram. Your picture will be more clear about this. Compile it and run this. What will be the answer? 15. Is it right? Okay, you can pass like this also. For example, if I'm writing like this currently, that is I'm trying to show you, right? Write once, use many times whatever you want. 10, 20. Suppose I'm writing this 2 to 5 and 50. So hope everybody is understanding. Let's check. Is it working fine? Only slash in I'm not using, so that's why. अभी देख लो हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है काम. Understanding this guys? Write once and use many times. हो रहा है? Clearly understanding this? Crystal clear understanding. These are the aspects. Now, yeah, now the last aspect. Can you do it your own? Function with argument and with return type. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? आपको सिर्फ यहाँ पे क्या देना है? Int देना है. Yes. I'll just see. Last aspect I'm just trying to show you. Then we'll take a break. यहाँ पे मैं क्या करूंगी? Int लिखूंगी. और यहाँ पे मुझे क्या करना होगा? आप बताओ मुझे. Last aspect I'm trying to show you. Again also you have to return also argument and यहाँ पे आपको return भी करना है. दोनों भी चीजें करनी है. तो यहाँ पे आप लोग instead of writing all this, what you are going to do? You are only writing the return statement. Yes or no? But argument list कहाँ से आ रही है? Main से. Okay. And here I need to take a, okay, one more thing. I'll just write here. Printf. You can write like this also. Just variations I'm trying to show you. If you are returning the addition, then you can write like this also. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'll just copy paste this much. I'll just write here. And I'll just put it. ये semicolon यहाँ पे चाहिए. And this one should be here. You can write inside the printf also. That is I'm trying to show you. The new thing. And यहाँ पे सिर्फ स्लैश देना मत भूलना. Otherwise, all result is coming in a same line. You don't require the third variable. And आपको अगर कुछ additional देना है, addition is and all, you can write it over there. Only the thing is, I need to remove this. Otherwise, there is should not be chaos. Just compile it and run this. Is it fine? Understood this? Yes. The next aspect. Clearly understood everybody? Yes. So afterwards, I'll show you the diagrammatical representation of this all. So take a 10 minutes break and come back after 10 minutes. 4:45 or 45, 55 तक आ जाएंगे. Okay? Take a break, 10 minutes break. ठीक है? Yeah. Okay, just I'm going to share my screen. Now I'm going to show you how this exactly function is going to stored inside the memory and what is exactly going to be happen about the function. So let me have the diagram where it is. Just give me seconds. Let me just it over. Okay. There is no diagram. Just a moment. I'll just take the previous one. So instead of typing and all, what I'm going to do, I'll just take that diagram, which is an important one. Okay, this one, and this one. Give me a second. Yeah. So try to understand first of all what are the different storage area in C programming. Okay. Basically, there are two segments in the C programming. Is it my screen is visible now, all of you? Where is all? Yeah, my screen is visible to all of you, right? So basically, there are two going to be sections over there or segments over in your C programming. First is known as a core segment, and second is known as a data segment. Again, the data segment is going to be contained. There is a three different sections over there. First is known as a stack, then second is a heap and data section. So inside the stack, whatever the variable you are till now you declared, guys. Okay. These are all known as a auto variable. Okay. Automatic variable. So auto is a one of the keyword which is an optional one. If you put it over there, doesn't matter if you not put it over all variables, whatever variables till now we are declared in your program. All these are stored inside the stack and these are nothing but the auto variable. The next is a heap section. The heap section is used for the storing the runtime memory or runtime memory allocation is going to be done with the help of this heap area. Then the next is a data section. So data section is always working with your global variable or static variable. So right now we are more focusing on the stack. So I'll just show you with the help of this diagram how these variables are going to be stored or how this function is going to be executed. Is it visualized to everyone? Okay, instead of this diagram, what I'm going to do, I'll draw for you. Okay, that is much better. So let me check which one I'll take. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, I'll take this one. So everybody is with me? Okay, give me a second. Hope everyone is visualize this part properly. I'll just highlight this. Now try to focus. This is nothing but I'm drawing a stack. The stack is a data structure, which is I already mentioned. That is the abstract data type. So this is nothing but the stack area is also what guys working similar way, whatever that one. Okay. What is the way of working of the stack? That is a LIFO manner. Last in, first out. Last in, first out. Okay. Last in, that is a LIFO. जो लास्ट में आएगा वो पहले बाहर जाए. Okay, last in, first out, LIFO manner. So now I'm drawing in front of you. Just concentrate over here. This is nothing but I'm drawing a stack. Stack is always a vertical width. It's not a horizontal stroke. Okay, it's always vertical. So now try to focus. We'll draw some of that stack frame here. So everyone is aware of this stack frame. Let me know how many of you are aware. Please mention this. You aware of this? Guys, I'm asking to all of you. Have you aware of this stack? Is it, am I audible? Nobody is answering. I don't know. Total 15 people is excluding me. Okay, Sejal said yes, you are aware. What about rest of the people? You are aware of this, so let me know what is going inside first. Harshali, please tell me. Inside stack, what is going first? As per this program, give me a fast answer because I have to cover 2 topics more. Give me the answer fast. Yes, you knew it, na? Sejal and Harshali, please answer it. What is going inside first, inside the stack? As per this program, which is I highlighted in the orange rectangle, or you can say square. Harshali and Sejal, please answer it. As per this, which is going inside the first, inside the stack? What about other people? Yes, rest of the people are only going to be stay over here, or they are going somewhere else. On रख के बाहर गए किधर? नहीं ना? How N1? It is going first RES as per the declaration, and then N1. Yes, N1 equal to 7. Then inside the stack N2. So remember, always inside the stack there is only and only variables are stored. There is no code is going to be stored. Code is always stored inside the data segment. Is it clear to all of you? Now, this is nothing but the returning address. Anybody can explain this? What is meant by returning address? Anybody? Returning address. Written by address not, or call by address is not. Returning address. कोई किसी को पता है? Yes, I am asking. I'm writing the short form. What let's check this. हाँ, यहाँ पे क्या होगा? रिटर्निंग एड्रेस स्टोर होगा. किसका रिटर्निंग एड्रेस? यस, एनीबडी फ्रॉम यू? चलो, कौन बता रहा है? आई एम वेटिंग. नो. ओके, दिस लाइन एड्रेस इज स्टोर्ड ओवर हियर. Remember this thing. Why this line address? Because after this line there is a code. Yes or no? After this line there is a code. So once your function is called, let me know, is it is printing this line, or it is going your program cursor towards over here? यहाँ पे वो जंप कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है? yes or no? तो क्या हो रहा है? Whenever your function is going to be called, your program cursor is finding out the definition. After going over here definition, return statement will return over here. तो रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट को कैसे पता चलेगा कि यहाँ पे ही आना है, यहाँ नहीं आना है? बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रिटर्निंग एड्रेस. एवरीबडी इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? This line address is always stored wherever the function call is there. This line address, function call line address, is always stored inside the stack. Okay, then N1 N2 addition is done over here. Now try to understand. First is going inside over here N2 and then N1. Is it right? Stack में कौन गया पहले? N2 and then N1. Am I right? N2 की वैल्यू क्या है? 8 है, and N1 की वैल्यू क्या है? 7 है. Yes ना? Right लिखा है मैंने. तो ये N2 and N1 and this N2 and N1 is not the same because their addresses are different. Suppose this is 1000. Stack में क्या है? Address wise stored हुआ है 1004 and this is nothing but 1008. And suppose this is 2000. तो इनके addresses क्या है? अलग. Everybody is understanding this, guys? 2008. Is it clear to all of you? ये सबको क्लियर हो गया है? ये रिटर्निंग एड्रेस क्या होता है? फिर क्या हो जाएगा? ये 7 8 का जो भी है, यहाँ पे दो ऑपरेशंस होते हैं, एक को कहते हैं पुश, दूसरे को कहते हैं पॉप। दिस इज नोन एज अ पुश। पुश मतलब इंसर्ट, पॉप मतलब डिलीट। स्टैक पे कौन से दो ऑपरेशंस होते हैं, पुश एंड पॉप। If you check it out, this is a res is pushed, n1 n2 is pushed, then a returning address is pushed, then n2 is pushed, then n1 is pushed. After this line, when this line is coming, then this is going to be popped out. Pop मतलब ये जाएगा, डिलीट होगा। दिस इज गोइंग टू बी पॉप्ड आउट। देन ये कर्सर क्या होगा, रिटर्न एड्रेस कहाँ वो बताया उसको, इस लाइन का एड्रेस। तो ये जो कर्सर है कहाँ रिटर्न होगा, यहाँ पे रिटर्न होगा। देन दिस इज गोइंग टू बी पॉप्ड आउट and cursor again coming back over here and the 15 answer is going to be printed over here. आंसर क्या आएगा यहाँ पे, 15 आएगा। फिर से कॉल हो रहा है, फिर से कॉल होने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा, अगेन रिटर्निंग एड्रेस स्टोर्ड ओवर हियर। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? अगेन रिटर्निंग एड्रेस स्टोर्ड ओवर हियर। मैंने नीचे वाले अभी तक डिलीट नहीं किए। एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंडिंग? रिटर्निंग एड्रेस स्टोर्ड ओवर हियर और n1 एंड n2 में 10 एंड 20 वैल्यू इज रिस्पेक्टिवली स्टोर्ड। अगेन यहाँ पे वो पूरा रिटर्न करेगा। रिटर्न करने के बाद क्या होगा, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी प्रिंटेड ओवर हियर, दैट इज अ 30 आंसर। अगेन वो नीचे आएगा, फिर से कॉलिंग रिटर्निंग एड्रेस स्टोर होगा, 225 प्लस 50 होगा, रिटर्न होगा, फिर आंसर प्रिंट होगा। आफ्टर दिस कर्सर इज कमिंग, इफ यू चेक इट आउट, ये कर्सर आने के बाद this cursor whenever it is coming at that cursor curly bracket whenever it is coming, then this n2 n1 and res is going to be popped up. Is it clear to all of you? Like this, your program stack is always created. Whenever you are trying to execute your program, each and every अभी तक जितने भी programs देखे हैं, each से program, all are going to be, yes, all are going to be able to understanding. All programs going to be created a stack. Hope everybody's understood this. Clearly understood? समझ में आया है? Is there anybody having a doubt? Stack representation of your program? Yes or no? चलो जल्दी से बताओ, yes or no? Shall I take another topic? Yes or no? समझ में आया ये? Only single person is answering. ठीक है, so this is all about your function. Okay, now try to focus over here. I'm not going to take this part because there is no requirement of this address and all. So now we are focusing on the array. Try to understand this array. Hope everybody is understanding how to write it. Okay, now we'll try to focus this part. Why array? So please try to understand what is the requirement over here. Array की requirement क्या है? Please try to understand first. क्योंकि आपको Python में आगे चल के there is a list, dictionary, these concepts are there. So these are totally based upon your array. If you are understanding the array, then you are definitely understanding the list and dictionary and rest of the things. So these are one of the part of your, what you can say, a library. These are nothing but the based upon your data structure. Or yeah, this is one of the data structure. So basically there are two types of data structures, linear and non-linear. So this is nothing but the linear data structure. Okay, your array is nothing but the linear data structure. So first of all, please try to understand why we are learning this array. Array is nothing but it is a variable. Okay, what is the problem is going to be there? A single variable is going to store a single value. Yes or no? For example, if you want to store 30 students in a 30 variables. Yes or no? If you want to store a 30 student marks, we can say we require what, guys? 30 variables, different variable. So is it a feasible solution that we need to remember that 30 variables? Now try to understand, if the number of subjects or the students are going to be increased, what happened? The variable count is also going to be increased. So this is not a feasible solution. So instead of creating whatever number of variable, can I store multiple values in a one variable? Yes, it is possible. Yes. Right now, it is not possible, but we are trying to learn what is the feasible solution, that one name and many values. Everybody understanding the requirement? One name and many values. That is nothing but the your array. Why you need to understand the array, guys? Again, I am telling you, because this, if you are understanding the static one, then dynamic one definitely you are able to understand very easily. Okay, so that's why please try to focus over here. So if you check it out, feasible solution is what, guys? You required a one name and multiple values. This is going to be possible with the help of your array. So please try to understand what is the array. एक नाम में so many values of a same type. Please try to understand one more word. एक name में बहुत सारी values, but all values should be the same type. So an array is a finite set of similar type of data, or you can say it as a word, it's a set of homogeneous element, which is very important statement, which is stored in a continuous memory location or contiguous memory location. Everybody understanding? So let's check it out, how to declare the this array and the memory representation of an array. Let's check. Sure. So for example, the declaration, first of all, try to understand. This is nothing but I am declaring the integer type. Okay, and here I am just trying to write. I'm currently just declare a 5 size of array. So this is nothing but the square bracket, or these brackets are also known as a subscript operator or subscript bracket. Okay, so this is nothing but the, just write here. This is nothing but the data type. Okay, array name, any name you can, I'm just giving here ARR, and this is nothing but the size of an array. Hope everybody is understanding this. Yes, is it clear to all? Size of an array. Yes, data type, array name, and size of an array. Now, let's check it out, how this array is going to be stored. So, array is always use indexing for a storing. Array use internally indexing for storing. Not only storing purpose, for retrieving purpose, for accessing the element, we are able to do with the help of this indexing. So I'll just try to show you the index as well. So suppose I'm inserting how many values, guys? Suppose I'm inserting the 10, not 10, 5 values. So these are the values. Suppose I'm inserting 0, sorry, not 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So if I want to access this value 10, 20, 30, 40 respectively, then at that time you have to write the index. So index is always start with a 0. Your array index is always start with a 0. 0. Then this is nothing but ARR 1, ARR 2, ARR of 3, just a moment. Hope everybody's, whatever I'm typing over here, hope everybody's understanding this. And the last index is always size minus 1. Okay. Last index is always size minus 1. So this is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, your indexing is going to be done. So with the help of index, you are able to access that, what guys? The value inside the particular index. And the addressing is also storing in a continuous manner. Suppose the addresses start with 1,000. Suppose the addresses start with 1,000. So the address of the first element is 1,000. Now second element is what, guys? Integer type. So each integer is taking how many bytes, guys? Each integer is taking how many bytes for storing? Few minutes before or the first session? Yeah, that is a 4 bytes. So the next element is taking or storing 1004. Then the next 1008, 1012. Am I right? And the last but not the least, 1016. Like this, the memory is going to be allocated for the array. Hope everybody is understanding this. In this way, you can access the value. Okay. If I want to access this 40, so you can access it with the ARR of 3. In this way, you can access the value. Okay. So you can declare, this is nothing but the declaration. You can initialize it also. Okay. This is one of the way. Or you can initialize your array. Okay. Yeah. You can initialize like this also. Because there is a multiple values, that's why you have to provide here curly brackets. And the separation purpose, you need to write here comma. Everybody understanding? So 5 values you need to mention in the curly bracket. Along with the separation purpose, you have to use the comma. Then without the size, you can initialize the variable. Oh, sorry, not initialize the variable. Initialize the value. So whatever value you initialize, according to that, your array size is whatever the value initialize according to the size of your arrays become. Okay, these are the 2 ways to initialize an array. Single, if there is a single element, directly you can write equal to operator, that is assignment operator and 10 value. But here is a single name में multiple values, and that's why you have to provide with the curly bracket. Everybody understanding? The important properties of an array: the elements are stored in a contiguous memory. Marks of 0 is the first element, an array of an array, and marks of 4 is the last element. That is, I already mentioned that size of -1 is the last index of your array. The index of an array is always start with a 0. Okay, index is always start with a 0. The index of the last element is always size -1. Every individual element array can be accessed using the index. So let's check. This is one of the important statement. Please remember, the name of an array is the address of the array. It is also called the base address. Marks, that is the array name. Marks is a base address of the array. The address of the first element of an array. दोनों चीजें हैं. Please try to understand. Base address plays an important role. Base address मतलब क्या है? Array का पहला element का address. This is nothing but the starting element and the start of your array. So start of array plays important role because without start you are not able to access the rest of the elements. Okay, so that's why your array index is always start with 0, because anything if you are adding with a 0 you will get that number. So that's why the first element is indicating the 2 points. What are the 2 things? Base address of an array and the first element. अगर आप 0 के साथ कुछ भी value add करोगे, you will get that value. So that's why your array index is always start with a 0. Please remember, guys. So this is very important statement, that is name of an array is itself is the base address. So without wasting time, I'll show you one example. Okay. Now just try to focus over here. Along with this, I'll show you the 2-dimensional array as well. Okay. And then we are moving towards our last part, that is nothing but the string. String में उतना कुछ नहीं है, character array. I'll just show you. That much is enough for you. Okay. Now concentrate. Now I'll write the same name. Okay, this is one of the way. For this, always remember you required one extra variable, because I already mentioned the for loop. Single for loop is always used with the array, and nested for loop, that is always used with the 2D array. Okay. How this D is going to be assigned? Whatever number of subscripts are there according to that 2D, 1D, okay, and 3D and multi-dimensional array, we can say according to the whatever number of subscript or this square brackets are there. Okay. So currently I'm using only single pair of this square bracket. That's why it is known as a 1D. If I'm using the two pairs of this square bracket, then it is mentioned as a 2D. Hope everybody's understood this. Now, extra variable is always required whenever you are taking the or working with an array for the looping purpose. Please try to understand. Now, this is going to be start with a 0 and end with a 5. Not equal to. Please try to understand. Here I'm just scan it because I want to accept it from the user. So what I'm going to do, please try to focus. ARR. You can write address also if you want. ARR of I. Okay. The next, what we are going to do, we are going to printing that whatever element we are taking. So I'm just instead of printf, I'll just switch with the printf. Sorry, scanf की जगह मैं printf switch कर रही हूँ. And here I'll just mention this. Okay, I'll use here /t. And okay, one more thing I just want to, for your understanding purpose, I'm just writing index also. So can I print here? Yeah, I'll write here ARR of %d and 20. So I'll write here I. So it is going to be showing me what is the exactly the array and the okay. And here we just check one more thing, that is enter the index value. So we will able to understand कौन से index की value we are trying to that is the what I need to write here I. What is here? Is there any scanning printed? I no, properly and so save it. This is demo of 1D array. Okay. Compile it and run this. So अभी पहली कौन सी value I am entering? That is a 0th index. Then first index, that is nothing but the second value. Okay. And so on. Is it understanding how the way of printing? So index wise you will understood what is exactly value stored. Is it clear to all of you? Understanding this? Now time to check what is storing in a what guys in a continuous memory or not. So along with this I'm going to print the addresses as well. So what I'm going to do, the index wise address also I'm going to print it. So यहाँ पे I'm going to use /m, otherwise it is coming in a one line. तो अभी ये horizontally नहीं होगा, but internally it is a horizontally हो रहा है, but only the thing is I need to put it in a properly. That is a one line. Let's check. I'll save this, and instead of here I'm just printing the addresses. Index wise addresses print per unit. Okay. Compile it. Run this. I knew it. This is going to be happen. Okay, just a moment. Should be coming. Okay, what I'm going to do? Yeah, right, like this one. Selection. Just a moment. Is it fine? Everybody understanding? Hope everybody is understanding. If you check it out, the difference between the address, last 3 digits, you concentrating last 3 digits, every address difference or every index address is difference between the 4 bytes. Have you checked? Is it coming right or not? Is it coming right? Is it coming right or wrong? No. Is it coming right? Understood this? Crystal clear, understood? This is all about your 1D array. So after this, definitely you will getting some idea, the list and the rest of the things. That there is a ordered data structure and unordered one. Okay, so if you check it out, array is also one of the thing, but it is not a dynamic one. I have to give the size at the time of what guys? Compile time में मुझे उसको size देना पड़ रहा है. I'm not able to take at a run time. Means black screen जब आ रहा है at that time I'm not able to do. This is one of the thing which has happened in the list and dictionary. These are the dynamic data structure which is you are going to learn in a Python. So hope everybody is understanding this. This is one of the thing I just want to show you. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's time to check one more thing. Yeah. So this is nothing but the pointer to arithmetic. So I'll just show you within a few minutes. Let me give you the demo of pointer first. What is meant by pointer? So please try to focus over here. I'll write some program in front of you and then I'll show you that rest of this. Okay. Just concentrate, guys. I'm taking here integer pointer. And before this, I'm just taking here num equal to 10. Okay. And then I'm just taking here int star ptr. This is nothing but the pointer variable. I'm just taking the demo, then we'll check it out. What is the pointer arithmetic? Okay, pointer variable, we can say. This is nothing but the special variable, which is having, I have one slide. I'll just show you. Then I'll switch to that. Just a few minutes. I will have a slide. Yeah, not a recursion. Yeah, this one. So pointer in C language is a variable which store the address of another variable. What is the thing important thing about this? It is having a capacity to store the address of another variable. This variable can be of type any type. It may be integer type, it may be character type, it may be array, it may be function, or it may be any other pointer. The size of pointer is depends upon the architecture of the computer. What is meant by architecture? That is what is the configuration you have. That is what is your RAM, what is your processor. Depends on the processor. It's the 64-bit or 32-bit or 16-bit. According to that, the pointer size is going to be vary. Okay, in the 32-bit architecture, the pointer size is always 2 byte. But currently we are using more than 32, 64 bits से भी ज़्यादा है, so it is taking definitely 8 bytes days. 8 byte और कुछ system में 4 byte भी लेता है. Okay. Then the next is depends on your architecture. Okay. Then how we can declare it? First, we have to declare whatever variable which is we want to point it. So first we need to declare that variable and we have to take the same type of pointer variable और उस जिस variable को उसको point करवाना है, that address you need to assign over there. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा, ये कैरेक्टर टाइप और ये इंटीजर ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. दिस इज नॉट अलाउड. इट शुड बी द सेम टाइप एज वॉट एवर वेरिएबल एड्रेस यू वॉन्ट टू स्टोर ओवर. तो उसका काम क्या है? इट इज स्टोर द एड्रेस ऑफ अनदर वेरिएबल. Everybody understanding? So let's check it out how it is going to be stored and all. Okay. Next, let's check and I'll just try to write some variations over there and then I'll tell you as per the diagrammatically. Okay, guys. So यहाँ पे मैंने num की वैल्यू पहले प्रिंट करी की है, तो यहाँ पे मैं लिखती हूँ num equal to, and here I'll just write, then I'll write here again, I'll just write the same name. You need to tell me what is going to be internally happening over. Okay. And then again num, then here enter dr equal to percent d comma yeah dr and enter ptr. Yeah, just here. Or instead of star, everywhere I'm just writing ptr. So you can identify what is the exactly value you want to show me. That is nothing but the dot That much is enough. Is it enough? Not exactly, because I haven't write the most important statement, guys. This is the way you can assign the address of num to pointer variable. That is, which one is that, guys? PTR. Hope everybody's understood this. Okay. Now I'll just try to show you. Yeah, that is pointer derivative. Okay. Now, time to show you how this is exactly going to be work. And I'll run this. If you check, guys, what is the value of num, guys? That is a 10. What is the address of num, guys? That is a 236. If you check, guys, PTR, simple PTR contains what, guys? देखो ये दोनों. Tell me what is contains inside the PTR. ये दोनों पे मैं देखो कर्सर लेके जा रही हूँ. हाँ, बोलो अभी observation. Tell me the observation. What you observed over here? Yes. Nobody is giving me the answer. Same address. Very good. Why? Because your num is, num addresses pointing by your PTR. So PTR contains what, guys? PTR content what, guys? Num address. Okay? Because I assigned over here. That's why both PTR content what, guys? What, guys? The num address. That is wherever it is pointing, that is showing. If you check address of PTR, इधर यहाँ पे देखो ampersand लिखा है मैंने. तो address of PTR क्या है? Because PTR itself having its own address. तो address of PTR अलग आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है? Yes, PTR. Yes, PTR itself having its own address. And PTR star PTR क्या कर रहा है? जिस एड्रेस को वो पॉइंट कर रहा है उसकी वैल्यू दिखा रहा है. So try to understand this observation. You just copy paste it and I will draw one diagram. Then your picture will be more clear. I'll just take the new one. Just observe it. Why I'm not writing purposefully, I'm not writing this. What is that? Then you can realize it. Okay. Now concentrate this one. I'm writing something. Okay. So this is nothing but I'll just draw here. This is nothing but your stack. Try to understand. Huh? This is what, guys? Just try to stack. ये सब stack में ही है. Okay. Now try to focus over here. This is nothing but your num. And I'll take the same address which is showing over here. That is nothing but 6, 6, 8, 4, 236. Everybody is with me? And what is value contained over here? 10. Now, whenever I write this line, I'll just make it separately. Here I'll write TR equal to address of num. Hope everybody's understanding my handwriting, whatever I'm typing. So whenever I'm writing this line, at that moment your PTR is pointing towards this address. What is this address? This is nothing but, this is your what, guys? This is nothing but the PTR. So what contains inside the PTR? PTR contains the address of num. What is that? 6, 6, 8, 4, 236. But PTR itself having its own address. PTR having the capacity, the storing address. But one more important thing, that is this line. This is nothing but the PTR is having its own address. So what is the address of PTR? 6, 6, 84 and 220. Everybody is with me? Understanding? Yes or no? And star PTR is what exactly? It is showing the value over here. ये समझ में आया आप सब लोगों को? What is this pointer is going to do? How the pointer is going to work? Clearly understood, guys? Yes? Understood this all? Crystal clear? Okay. So now the point is what I'm trying to show you. This is all about. I'll save this. But this is nothing but there are internally your array name itself is the what guys? Base address, and base address is nothing but what is the array name itself is the pointer. Array name क्या है? Pointer है. क्यों pointer है? क्योंकि उसके अंदर address है. Are you able to understanding the word? ये word समझ में आ रहा है? Array name itself is the yes pointer है या नहीं है? आप बताओ मुझे. क्योंकि array का नाम क्या है? Address है. Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you able to understanding? So if I'm writing like this also with the array, like I'll just try to show you. This is a one statement. I'll just copy this. I'll just try to show you different variations so you can understand what is I'm trying to show you. So if I'm writing like this is nothing but the pointer notation of your array. Try to focus, huh, guys. And if I'm writing like this, so that is I'm trying to show you. Array name itself is the now try to focus. This is nothing but the pointer notation of an array. If I'll compile this, it is definitely giving me the same result. Yes, it is giving me any different result, guys? Not at all. So that is I'm trying to tell you that this is nothing but the subscript notation and this is nothing but the pointer notation. How it is going to be evaluated, please try to focus. Now I'll just take the address. यहाँ का मैं address लिखती हूँ just for your, not this one, just a moment. I'll just remove this all. Unnecessary windows बहुत सारे open लगे हैं. Just let me check. I mean, oh, I haven't minimized it. Okay. One more time I'll execute it. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, if you check it out, the address, which is the starting address, so ये base address है. Please try to understand. This is nothing but base address. So how it is evaluated? Base address plus index. Okay, base address plus index into 4. ये base address into 4. Evaluate it. Tell me. Into 4 किस लिए है? 4 is nothing but the as per data type. The space is going to be taken over here. So what will the value of this first index, guys? This is the same. And इसके ऊपर मैंने क्या लगा दिया है? If you check all these things, इसके ऊपर मैंने क्या लगा दिया? Pointer लगा दिया. Pointer क्या करता है? उस एड्रेस की वैल्यू दे रहा है. Are you able to understanding? Are you able to evaluating? ये समझ में आ रहा है मैंने इवेल्युएट किया हुआ? ये बेस एड्रेस ही लेगा. अभी सेकंड एलिमेंट सपोज ये फाइंड आउट कर रहा है. आई एम जस्ट राइट ओवर हियर. अभी ये सेकंड एलिमेंट इफ इट इज फाइंडिंग आउट तो ये कैसे करेगा? प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. आई एम ट्राइंग टू शेयर विद दिस. ये अभी सेकंड एलिमेंट पे चल रहा है. आपका आई इज बिकम व्हाट गाइस? 1. सो टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द आंसर ऑफ दिस. टेल मी द आंसर ऑफ दिस. आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू. आप लोग सिर्फ वॉच कर रहे हो. आई एम टॉकिंग कंटिन्यूअसली विथ यू. यू हैव टू आंसर. What will be the addition answer? Simple multiplication and addition I did in front of you. Tell me the answer of this. How the evaluation is going to be done? That is I am trying to tell you. You are not interested with this? अरे कितना simple question, simple answer is there. Tell me the value I am asking. Very simple. And what will be the value over here? That is a 10 value I typed, ना? समझ में आ रहा है कि ये मैं क्या पूछ रही हूँ आपसे? आई एम टॉकिंग विथ यू गाइज. Total 15 people is here, excluding me. Nobody's answering. Okay, fine. I'll just write over here. It's going to be evaluated like this. 4 plus, ये 4 plus करेगा, and this is nothing but the 2012. And this is the answer. And उसके ऊपर जो value है, that is star लगा दिया. Means what guys? Like this, it is going to be what? Hope everybody's understood this. So this is all about your array and pointer arithmetic. You can say the pointer notation and the subscript notation I am showing with you. Now the next is पॉइंटर भी बता दिया मैंने. Size of an array is nothing but it is always what guys? Whatever number of element multiply their data type. Okay. Suppose 5 into 4. That is 5 elements and each integer is taking 4 bytes. So 20 bytes is taking over them. Everybody is understanding this? Yes, size of an array. Understanding this? Yes or no? So this is all about your array. Now the last but not the least, that is character array. That is nothing but the character array. So character array is nothing but guys your string. Okay. So that part also you need to take over here because your string part is also inside your pattern. So you need to have some idea over there. But in C programming, the character array or one dimensional array of character, we can say it is known as a string. So string मतलब क्या है? अभी तक हमने number store करना सीखा. एक single character we are able to store it. Now we are trying to understand how to store a word. Okay, एक word as a word treat करना है, not a single character, right? So for that reason you need to understand what is meant by string. So string is nothing but internally, please try to understand. Internally हम word as a fetch करेंगे, पर वो internally क्या होता है? It is nothing but the array of characters. Please समझो array of characters. For example, currently if I am trying to show you, just take the new one. So everyone is interested ना? मुझे देखने दो कितने लोग हैं, otherwise I am talking myself itself. Everybody is interested ना? Yes or no? Last topic is this one is the last topic. I required only 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that. Okay. Now try to focus over here. This is nothing but internally क्या होता है? This is going to be stored like this. Suppose I am storing over here. Okay, suppose I am storing over here hello. Hello. एक ज्यादा हो गया क्या? ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे मैं हेलो स्टोर कर रही हूँ. ठीक है. बट इंटरनली क्या होता है? व्हेनेवर यू आर डिक्लेयरिंग अ कैरेक्टर एरे, तो ये ऐसे स्टोर होगा. मैंने ऐसे डिक्लेयर कर दिया कैरेक्टर और सपोज आई टेक एनी रैंडम साइज बिकॉज आई डोंट नो. तो यहाँ पे मैंने नेम लिख दिया और मैंने लिख दिया एरे का साइज सपोज 10. ठीक है. और मैंने क्या किया? इफ आई एम इंसर्टिंग द कैरेक्टर एरे एज अ हेल्प, तो वो इंटरनली क्या करेगा? प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. इट इज टेकिंग द इंडेक्सिंग एंड ऑल बट इट इज नॉट विजुअलाइज टू अस. ये क्या करेगा? यहाँ पे index of 0, the name of the array, that is nothing but the name itself is the name of an array. Name ही दिया है मैंने. Okay, तो index is 0, then index is 1, ऐसे स्टोर होता है. बट हमें ये एक वैल्यू नहीं लेनी है. प्लीज ट्राई टू फोकस हियर. हमें कैसी वैल्यू लेनी है? एंटायर एज अ वर्ड लेना है. एंटायर एज अ वर्ड एक्सेस करना है. तो इंटरनली string is ended with the one of the special character that is known as a null character, which is indicated with the help of /0. This is always indicating end of string. I'll just write here end of string. Shortcut or short form we can say. This is nothing but end of string. So whenever the fetching is going to be done of the string, it is done with the /0 जब आ रहा है, that is indicating. इसका ये साइज वाइज इंडिकेशन नहीं होता है. प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. मैंने इफ यू चेक इट ओवर देयर, एरे का साइज कितना है? 10, बट आई यूटिलाइज ओनली हाउ मेनी स्पेसेस है? 5 स्पेसेस, राइट? तो ऑटोमेटिकली दिस /0 इज गोइंग टू बी एडेड एंड वो क्या करेगा? व्हेनेवर यू आर ट्राइंग टू फेच, then at that time it is fetching entire what guys? Entire word. So like this your string is going to be work. Everybody understanding? So internally it is an array of character, but it is like this. So every string is terminated with the /0 character that is known as a null character, and ASCII value of this null is 0. So just one of the example I given over there. So these are the three ways. First way is using the scanf with the %c, using your %s. This is a special format specifier for only the string purpose, guys. This is for the string. And one more, there is one of the important unformatted console IO. Unformatted, मैंने formatted के साथ हमने ज्यादा काम किया है, but this is one of the special one which is a helpful one for your accepting a string accept करते वक्त ये आपको यूज होगा. तो मैं तीनों वे से आपको accepting string दिखाती हूँ, so you will get idea what I want to try to show. So let's check it out, how to accept, how to declare a string, and then we'll switch to the string function. Okay, try to focus. So like this also you can declare, like, okay, this is one of the way. I'm just trying to show you so many ways of ways. Please try to concentrate. You can without also you can just try. Welcome. So like this also you can declare. And one more is, I'll just try to show you. There is a PTR. These are known as a literal string and non-literal string. So you just understood what I'm trying to show you. Hi, this is also true. These are different ways of writing an string. Okay, now try to focus over here. Now here I'm writing some, just a moment, I'll just declare, these are the declaration way. I'll just take here name instead of name, I'll just take here str, and here I'm just taking 20. I'll print everything, don't worry. So here I'm just asking the user enter the name. Okay, and here I'm just taking, first I'm taking scanf with %s, constant trait. And here I'm writing name. Oh, sorry, str. So whenever you are writing, there is no requirement of, not requirement of the address operator. Why? Because array name itself is the base address. तो भले ही नाम लिखो या address operator से लिखो, doesn't matter. तो ये array है ना internally. So that's it. Then the next is I'm printing this printer %s. Okay, and whatever I'm trying to print str. or str is better. Or I use your name because I use there. No? That's it. Now try to focus over here. str is stored. Okay. The rest of the things we'll just check it out. Demo of string. Let's see. Concentrate. I'll just compile this and run this. So I'll just write my name itself. Okay, it's coming fine. Accepting fine, coming fine. Now try to focus. If I'm writing like this, my name, entire name, I'm just trying to. I'm taking here space, guys. Don't forget. In between the name, I'm taking the space. Concentrate. Is it accepting the space? After the space, it is accepting something? Not at all. So this is the way, or this is the one of the drawback of whenever you are accepting a string, inside the scanf by using %s. So what is the feasible one? Feasible one is the getS one. Feasible one is the getS one. So what is, how to write? ST. So space, after space, it is not accepted. Okay. So right now I'll just try to understand. It is coming fine now. Okay, so these are the different ways of the string. Now try to focus over here. Now I'm just trying to show you this one. Okay, I'll write here PTR instead of, I'll just write here PTR. Concentrate and in open my PTR. And I'm just remove this unnecessary one because currently I'm not required this. Okay, and I'll just compile it. Just a moment. I'll just compile it and run it. Is it coming fine, guys? So these are the literal and not non-literal string. You will understand the concept. So literal string and the non-literal string. ऐसा एक concept है. So I'm not going to extending this too much because this is not required one currently. और आगे चल के string जो है which is a in your maybe Python or rest of the things whenever you are learning any other language, string को एक अलग class बना दिया है और these are the known as a immutable kind of thing, is not changeable. Okay, not changeable, these are the concept is going to be used. And when these are the immutable kind of things and rest of the things are there, at that time the concept is known as a literal string and non literal string. तो literal string मतलब क्या होता है, जो कि कांस्टेंट पूल, ये ऐसी चीज होती है आगे चल के जावा में तो है ये, पाइथन में आई थिंक देर इज नॉट अ कांस्टेंट पूल एंड काइंड ऑफ कंसेप्ट, आई हैव टू check it out, but there is immutability is also there in the string related inside the Python also. So what happened there, guys? Once you declared this high, it is stored in what, guys? First time, if it is checked, it is available in a literal string or not. Okay, or it is a non-literal, one of the non-literal kind of there is a constant pool is there, that is a constant that is a string pool is there, so it is available or not, it is checked. If it is available, then it is what, guys? It is directly pointing towards there. If it is not, then it is what, guys? बार बार वो स्ट्रिंग क्रिएट नहीं करेगा. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन, मतलब ये हाई एक बार आ गया और अगेन अगर फिर से मैंने क्या कर दिया है, अगेन दिस हाई इज गोइंग टू बी क्रिएटेड विद द अदर वन. तो इन दोनों की अलग अलग मेमोरी नहीं बनेगा, सेम मेमोरी में इट इज पॉइंटिंग ओवर देयर, बट डिपेंड्स ऑन द दिस इज अ लिटरल स्ट्रिंग में है, दैट इज अ कांस्टेंट पूल में है या नहीं, डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन. दैट इज अ डिफरेंट कंसेप्ट, बट दैट इज आई जस्ट वांट टू शो यू. तो इसका क्या होगा in your C programming wise, it is going to be like this. Changes are not going to be happened over. Okay, this is a changes because pointer is directly pointing to their address. You cannot able to change over there. Everybody's understood this? Yes or no? I'll share you one of the readme which is I have it. No? Okay. Just a moment. I'll just show you within a minute. I have it that one. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Just a moment. I'll just show you, or otherwise I'll type you. Just a moment. Okay, just give me a second. You are not understanding. Just a moment. Okay, try to understand what is a literal string and non-literal string as per okay. First of all, please try to understand what is meant by literal string. The sequence of what, guys? The sequence of character enclosed in double quotation like this. These are the nothing but the literal string, you can say, or not only literal string. It is a not only pointer. Any. Suppose you are writing like this, hello, okay, or welcome. These are the one quotation में लिखा है. तो if you check it over there, और printf में आप लिख रहे हो whatever you are writing, hello world, whatever hello world आप लिख रहे हो, या आप यहाँ पे if you check it out here you written something like not format specifier exactly, this one, these are known as a literal string. Everybody understanding now? In simple word, if you want to check it out, the string which is you are writing in a double quotes, okay, the string which is writing in a double quotes, that is known as a literal string. Okay, and this string is automatically end with what, guys? Null character. Understanding now? It is stored as a like this. Okay, now what is meant by non-literal string in C wise बता रही हूँ मैं. I'm not going in a Java and all. A string stored in a character array or through the pointer. So my bad, I just want to check it over there. तो मैंने कहाँ पे लिखा है? Yeah, inside the string. Last example, yeah. So these are the non-literal one. Now everybody understanding? These are all non-literal string. So these are the, yes guys? Understanding this? So non-literals are what? These are nothing but the non-literal string. Is it clear? Understanding this? Is there any confusion? Yes. Is there any doubt? So if you check it out, you can modify this non-literal. Yes, आप इसको modify कर सकते हो. But एक बार आपने printf में लिख दिया, you can modify it. No, not at all. Printf में वो आ जाएगा. Everybody understanding this? So this is the one of the thing, literal and non-literal. Okay? Directly write हो रहा है वहां पे. That is a literal string and non-literal string as per the CYs. But in your Java, that is a constant pool is there. That is a so at that moment the literal string and non-literal string part is totally different. Okay. So this is all about your C programming. Hope I covered all the topics. Okay, there is a some functions, string functions are there, but not the same name which is going to be used in your Python as well. But you have to understand there is some different names are there, but the working is the same, guys. Huh? What is the string length? It is calculate the length of the string. String copy क्या करेगा? It is calculate or assign one string into another string, but with the help of string copy. Okay, एक string दूसरा string में copy करेगा. Then concat क्या करेगा? Append करेगा string को. And string compare will compare two string and reverse क्या करेगा? Reverse the string. Okay, guys. So let me show you the last but not the least. These are the string functions. So you will be able to understanding this. So I'll write strcpy directly inside the here and suppose I'm copying. तो यहाँ पे एक ध्यान दो कि यहाँ पे मैं नेम वाला लिख रही हूँ और नेम में ऑलरेडी हेलो है और यहाँ पे मैं क्या डाल रही हूँ आई एम इंसर्टिंग समथिंग लाइक माई नेम इटसेल्फ. Okay, I'm writing like this and after this immediately I am going to print this name. Okay, so concentrate, I'm just printing this name and here I'm writing name. Oh, so sorry. ओके ओनली लेंथ आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो, आप इजीली बता भी सकते हो बाद में. तो ऑलरेडी वहां पे हेलो है बट मैंने ये टाइप किया है. सो आई एम यूजिंग ओके आई हैव टू रिमूव दिस. ओके अननोन ये ओके ये बता रहा है कि आपको यहाँ पे ये एक वन मोर फाइल यू नीड टू इंक्लूड ओवर है दैट इज नथिंग बट string डॉट एच. इज इट अंडरस्टैंडिंग? तो वो ओवरराइड करता है कंटेंट. इट इज गोइंग टू बी ओवरराइड द कंटेंट. अंडरस्टैंडिंग नेम का ओवरराइड हो गया. अभी इधर सीपीवाई की जगह मैं कमेंट करके रख देती हूँ आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए. इफ आई एम यूजिंग कॉन्कैट प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सीपीवाई एंड कॉन्कैट. तो कॉन्कैट क्या करेगा? इट इज अपेंड द स्ट्रिंग. उसने ओवरराइड कर दिया. ये क्या कर रहा है? हेलो को रिमूव नहीं कर रहा है. हेलो के आफ्टर लास्ट कैरेक्टर खत्म होने के बाद इट इज अपेंडिंग द स्ट्रिंग. होप एवरीबडी इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग. बाकी लेंथ आप कैलकुलेट करो. वो क्या करेगा? लेंथ देगा. ओनली द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दिस टू इज इंपॉर्टेंट दैट मच. एंड कंपेयर क्या करता है? आस्की वैल्यू वाइज वो कंपेयर करेगा. लेटर बाय लेटर कंपेयर करेगा. ओके तो वो क्या करेगा? अगर आस्की वाइज इट इज अ ग्रेटर और लेसर तो वो 1 0 एंड -1 वैल्यू देगा. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड स्ट्रिंग एंड राइट हैंड साइड स्ट्रिंग वाइज वो चेकिंग करेगा. Is it clear to all? So that is going to be done. Comparison operator we are not able to use with the help of for comparing the string. तो compare string कैसे होती है? As per the lexicographical manner is the word after in the advanced technology. Currently, just for your understanding, this is a alphabetical unit. Okay, so that much is enough from my side. This is all about your C programming, which is the important part. I'll take very hope I'm taking as per your understanding wise properly. Just a moment. I'll just remove rest of the things and I'll stop my screen sharing. Okay, I'll wait for a 5 minute. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll take that. You can unmute, you can ask. Is there any questions?
My question was like I little bit I understand what you have teach us. Okay, I'm new to this, but still wanted to know like how to install all this applications, right? So in
I'll
my
say,
laptop, so I can
okay,
also
I'll share
practice.
you the one of the readme allow for
Mhm.
regarding this. So you
Yeah.
can install it very easily. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Because yeah, because this that application is also new for me. Like how to
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
get.
So I'll share you one readme so you can find it out very easily. You can read once, you can understand easily. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any?
Sorry, you will share it today?
Yeah, definitely. I'll share it at the most probably after a 7 or 8. Okay.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So, which of these topics should we more focus on regarding, the next journey to the data course?
Looping concept, function. You need to understand the function very well. And afterwards, I'll take the object oriented concept. That one also you have to understand.
Okay, got
Okay, looping function and the array and the string. Yeah. Is it anybody having a question?